Good morning, everybody. I thought I'd do something different this morning and switch it around. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm late. I didn't want to come on. Bless Watkins. Bless too. Yes, indeed. I didn't feel like thinking about nobody else's beefs and none of that this morning because it is what it is. It's not everything that's going on is not my beefs. I just like to report on what's going on, but this morning I wasn't in that kind of mood. So actually, I was trying to surf around and watch other stuff this morning. So the last thing I watched, I think, was yesterday. I think I watched Brianna. So that's why some beefs I have to stay out of because I'm cool with both sides. So good morning, baby eyes, doodoo, potted waters. But the only thing I keep hearing is, things going on here, there, wherever, you know. So I'm just trying to be partial, and I'm hearing a lot about the live that Rita did yesterday. No, I didn't get a chance to watch all that either. Actually, I didn't even really go over there and look for it too much. I peeked and that was it. Because sometimes just want to slack up a little bit, and that's why I'm telling y'all I need to start coming over here on Blessed too. Do me some stories like I did yesterday. I came on and showed y'all my dinner. I'm going to cook me another dinner today. I might come back on later on to show y'all that because I do have cabbage and much stuff in my mind. And I've also thought that maybe on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'll do Blessed Walk-ins. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll do Blessed too. Okay? Because even, or maybe I just need a break. It's starting to be repetitious. You know what I'm saying? And I'm starting to understand more when people be saying stuff is getting dark. It is getting very, very dark. And then like there's one person that loved to put me in the agenda all the time. I don't got no words for you. I don't want to just keep nothing going. I'm not going to go back and forth with nobody. And y'all seen what happened yesterday? And a person expecting me to do something, but don't worry, it's coming in my time. You never know when I'm going to strike. I'm the type of person that tend to let stuff marinate before I go there, and then I have to weigh, is it worth it? I got to think about that. Is it worth it for real? Is it worth it? Do I really care? In the end, is it that important? Do I really honestly care? So that would be no. Good morning, T. Tricia. Paulette, thanks for diving, Miss Gerald, Proper Peach. So thank you all that's coming over, to Bless too. You see the title. So no, I have some totally different stuff I want to talk about today. Not the YouTube stuff. Who knows? Maybe I might come on later on and do it. Who knows? But right, this is the mood I'm in right now, okay? Now, y'all remember as a child how we all would be afraid to go to the dentist? Well, y'all, thank you, Manny. Good morning. Good morning, the mean girl. Well, I ran across this story and I really felt sorry for the little boy. I'm quite sure when he found out he had to go to the dentist that he was scared out of his wits. I remember one time I was crying. I was a little kid, and I think I had to get some caps or something. I don't know, man, a cavity or something. I was a child. And then the worst part would be when they give you that shot in the mouth. Oh, Lord. And then there was another time I didn't remember. And check this out, y'all. I was about 31 years old back then when I went to the dentist to get, a root canal or something. The dentist didn't want to work on me because I kept saying, you ain't gonna put me to sleep. Because back in the day, they used to put some people to sleep or give you that gas mask. And the gas mask will relax you and it's like you're gonna go to sleep. I don't know, may have felt like Valium or something because, they used to give you Valium too. They wouldn't give me nothing. All they wanted to do was just deaden my mouth. And I kept fidgeting. It was a lady doctor, Chinese doctor. She said, no, go, you go. And then just basically put me out the chair and out the office. So anyway, let me get to what I'm saying. 3-year-old dies after dental procedure. Now, this was just a couple of days ago. Okay. He said, I couldn't do anything, says Kansas mother after 3-year-old dies following dental procedure. A Kansas mother is looking for answers after her 3-year-old son died following a dental procedure. And my little nephews right now is scared as hell of the dentist. And they don't put them kids to sleep. I think maybe they should and then give him a shot in the mouth, but they don't. Anyway, Nancy Venezuela, a mother of three from Scott City, said she took her son, Gabriel Venezuela Zapata, into Tiny Teeth Pediatrics Dentistry because he needed teeth pulled after a gum infection. She said she thought it would be a simple procedure. We didn't expect to come out of there without a child. Gabrielle, who was only a month away from turning 4, died Tuesday afternoon after being transported to a Wichita hospital. Now, today, Thursday, this was a couple of days ago. Venezuela said after visiting 2 dental offices in southwest Kansas, she was told her son needed some teeth removed. She said he was fine before he went into the surgery. She said he cried when he had to get a shot, but she reassured him. Can you imagine standing there by your child? He's scared as hell about that shot. He's going to get him out, and you there copying your son. Oh, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. The guilt that comes after, because I'm quite sure she's probably thinking, I'm telling my son it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Wow. I can only imagine the grief she's going through. Not just because he died, don't get me wrong, but the fact that she was comforting him, assuring him that the shot, he's going to be fine. She said, I told him, Pappy, everything's going to be okay. You know you're fine, said Venezuela. She called her son Pappy. Wichita police officer lady responded to a 911 call at the dental office and filed an incident report about what they found. According to the report, Gabrielle was doing fine for about 30 minutes under sedation. In the report, the Wichita Police Department sergeant wrote that was brought in for several procedures this morning around 0700 hours. They brought him back and he was a little scared, but not super scared or anxious. He was fine for about 30 minutes under sedation while they reacted. Now, he was fine after 30 minutes of taking the shot. The report went on to say that around 7:50 a.m. they gave the radioactive, I don't know what that is though. When his right cheek swelled up and the boy's heart rate started to slow. All it's trying to get him something to come back, whatever was going. You know how they have a remedy, like when people OD, they have something that they give them to bring them back. I'm assuming that's what that means. They said something about his right cheek swelled up and the boy's heart rate started to slow. The report noted that the boy was given something, although the details were redacted from the report to try to increase his heart rate when his pulse stopped and they started CPR. So evidently REDACTED must have been something they did when his heart started going too slow and they tried to get him something, to get his heart rate back right. Anyway, his heart rate pulse stopped and they started CPR. Now, maybe they gave him too much of that sedation. I don't know what it was. But anyway, shortly after the boy was taken to the hospital where he later died, the incident report released to KSN redacted identifying information about the patient and other specifics about the procedures being performed. Cute little boy too. Wow, they got a bunch of pictures up here. They show him holding his puppy on one of them. They show him eating his food at the school. She just got a bunch of pictures of happy times with the father and sister. Oh, he got 2 other siblings. So with 3 children and the parents, looked like he was the oldest. Wow. I think they gave him too much. I'm not going to show all these pictures, but I'll show one of them. Oh, yeah, because I'm going to have a sip of y'all. Oh, I got my pink bonnet on. I forgot I had a pink bonnet. I said I was going to come on this morning, and I was going to be matching. And another reason why I kind of want to come here, because yesterday I kept buffering. I don't know why, but today I will be getting on that phone trying to get me a different internet service. I'm putting down Verizon because they're doing too much. So that's why I'm on my phones today. So, I don't want to have no good live going on, and then I start doing all that buffering, because yesterday I was doing a lot of buffering when I was trying to have lunch with y'all. But anyway, let's have our sip, because I almost forgot. See, y'all see my pink bonnet? I got question. I even put some matching earrings on because it matches this. See, and I got questions. Question done from WTQ. Good morning. I haven't forgot water. I got me a short bottle of water this morning. Anyway, let me speak to some of y'all too. After I showed the picture of this cute little boy, he's cute, huh? Cute little boy. Wow. Then I even got some matching specs. And you know how you get these little Dollar Tree glasses? Because I wear my real ones sometimes, but I got a lot of reading glasses around here because I'm always losing glasses. And that's why I won't take my real glasses nowhere with me. I'll be the lady down. So, y'all, I know this look really crazy too together. This pink body, these glasses. Watch. It look really crazy. Well, I match it. But let me say hi to some people here. Sad situation though, huh, guys? I spoke to you, mean girl, Sammy, Miss Cruiser. Happy gas. You still get the happy gas. They wouldn't give me no gas, like I said. I remember crying in there. And I was in my 30s then. And that lady wouldn't give me no values or nothing. They wanted to just deaden your mouth, because once they deaden your mouth, then you don't feel nothing. Because later on in life, when I started having to really have dinner work, probably about 3.5, about 4 years ago, when I finally, they just deaden your mouth. I wasn't scared no more, of course. At the age I am, I wasn't. But even in my 30s, I still didn't like that. Hey, Laxy, baby eyes, voodoo, mean girl. Sometimes parents don't know what the kids are allergic to until it's too late. Exactly. And he was already scared, but they say it's okay after that first shot for about 30 minutes. Good morning, Clyde Color say, deep melanated black people. Oh, geez, you got a long name. But I feel sorry for the lady, y'all. I really do. Because I can just imagine myself. Well, me personally, if I try to put myself there, I'm grieving because I lost my son, but I'm also grieving because I'm his mother standing there telling him it's okay. Even though he didn't know that he passed. Of course, he don't know that he's gone. But it's going to eat her up. She's going to think my son would have been here and been fine had I not talked to him and staying there and letting him know that the shot was going to be okay. You never know. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard pill to swallow. Hold on a second. It's really a hard pill to swallow. Me standing there doing that. Y'all, I'm really hesitating to get on this phone in the morning, but I know I got to do it. I've been having problems with Verizon ever since I had Verizon. Because I remember during that time when I used to come on my iPad all the time on the mass train, the first month, I think it was, I had a problem with the router. And I remember telling everybody I can't do it for 3 days because it's going to take that long for me to get a replacement router to come in the mail. So that was the first incident. So I waited on that, and then I ended up getting a second router. So I've always had problems with they routers. So I'm just going to get regular internet put in here again. That AT&T come or whoever, Xfinity, and you know how they put the internet box in your house, in your closet or whatever. And forget about this router. You know, you can hook 8 things up to it. I think that's another thing that sold me, because I got my computer, had my iPad, my phone, and my grandbaby's thing when she come over here, a lot of things hooked up to it. And so I'm just going to be done with that. So I'm hesitating to get on the phone today, but I got to, because I know how long I'm going to stay on the phone. I've already tried it yesterday. The phone kept hanging up on me with the Verizon people. I had somebody on there speaking. I don't know if it be those people. I know they're overseas somewhere, but they can speak English, but they can't comprehend English. So I have the hardest time trying to get them to understand me and vice versa. Just because they can speak English don't mean they comprehend it all the way. They don't know what we be talking about. So that's very irritating. So hopefully when I call down there to the AT&T, whoever I need to bring my internet in here, that it won't be like that today. Hopefully it won't. But I tried again this morning, and then when they finally had me call back, and I got the call back, then they say, okay, goodbye. Sorry you missed our call. I was trying to say hello. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yes, indeed. Now, let me move on to the next story, y'all. Telling y'all my West Virginia problems. You know how people always talking about, oh, I want to hear something else. I'm tired of the mess. Well, I'm doing something else. Whenever I do something else, it ain't like that. Good morning, Jessica. Y'all know I be needing my water. I'm going to go get my niece today, too. Jessica, I'm going to be doing my own nails. I got one in the mail, but I got some more stuff, too, on my own. I'm going to do like, but I'm going to buy, and I'm going to invest in me a foot bath. Because I'm tired of running down there 2 every 3 weeks. Y'all see, I don't be making the time to go. My nails are just raggedy. Since I don't use false nails, I can just do the kind that you said you got, that you do. And get me a foot bath. I've been wanting to do that anyway. Let me get back to my next story, y'all. Okay. Yeah. Now, y'all, this is so wrong. And I hope I don't start freezing up, but this is so wrong. This is very wrong. We're going to hear the story, and I'm going to talk on it. Well, first, let me tell you, a Franklin County judge admits to WSYX that he's mandating COVID-19 vaccinations as conditions of probation in his courtroom. Not some offenders affected are speaking out to say it's not right. I mean, now some are speaking out, it's not right. The whole atmosphere of the courtroom changed, said criminal offender Salavine Latham, who was sentenced for a gun and drug charge last week before common pleas court judge Richard Fry. Everyone had this look on their face. I broke character and asked my attorney, can he do this? Meaning sentence him to get the vaccine shot. Out of 20 sentencing Judge Fry conducted last week, 3 included requirements to get the vaccination within 30 days and provide proof to the probation department. Judge Fry told WSYX that none of the offenders had a religious or medical objection to the unprecedented court order terms. I know Judge Fry's reputation, said Latham. I know he's known for giving the max time. I don't want to go to jail. I also don't want to have 5 years probation. Latham told WSYX that his attorney struck a deal with prosecutor, which was 3 years probation. However, when he stood before the judge at the sentencing, terms have changed. He said Judge Fry told him he can choose between 5 years probation or just 1 year on the condition that he receives COVID-19 vaccine. Now, do y'all think that's right? Now, maybe somebody like me that's really scared of it. What if he really don't want to take it? What if he do get sick from it like some people do? Maybe he won't, maybe he will. But do y'all think that's right? He said, I'm shaking at this point. I don't like where this is going, said Latham, who decided on the terms of the vaccine in the moment. But I get it. He don't want to be on probation for 5 years. So he took the 1 year and the COVID shot. Maybe that is a better deal. Maybe the COVID shot will help him in the long run. I don't know. But I don't understand that sentencing at all. I don't think that's fair. I wouldn't want to be sentenced to that. I feel like it's an overstep, especially when he asked me if I get it. And I said, I really don't want to get it. So far, Latham has not received the vaccine and plans to contact the ACLU. Judge Fry told WXYX that he does not know yet that he would do if any of the offenders ordered to take the vaccine refuse. So he said he don't know what he'll do if they refuse to take it. That's not like picking up trash, said Latham. I know I'm in your courtroom. You have to absolutely say so over things, but I feel like that's my health. Now, he think it's going to affect his health. Now, do y'all think since the man is so much afraid of that shot that he should have to take it? I don't believe he should have got sentenced to that. What do y'all think? I mean, that's kind of harsh. Now, let me see what he said in this courtroom. And the guy speaking up to him. That's, I don't know. We get through this commercial, then we're going to play it. But he talked about it to the folks. He don't want to do it.
Police Court Richard Fry tells me he started. using the COVID-19 vaccine as a term of probation in his courtroom last week, but not for everyone. He ordered it.
You stuck on what his crime was? Something about a gun charge?
Out of 20 different sentencing hearings.
Wait a minute, this is
buffering.
buffering.
One of those 3 offenders today, and he tells me he feels very...
Let me go back to what his charge was.
Strongly about this and feels that this order violates his civil rights. What happened 1 week to the day?
The case was about a gun charge and some drugs.
Gun charge and some drugs.
Sylvan Latham tells me he stood before common pleas court judge Richard Fry.
I know Judge Fry's reputation. I know he's known for giving people max time, jail time, all that. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to have 5 years probation.
Latham thought his attorney struck a deal with prosecutors to 3 years probation. But during his sentencing hearing,
I was stressed out right then. I didn't know what to do. I was very much so put on the spot.
Latham said the judge told him he'd give him the 5-year max unless he got a COVID-19 vaccine. With the shot, Latham said his probation would be cut down considerably to just 1 year.
Shaking at this point, like I don't really like where this is going.
In the moment, Latham agreed. Now his terms of probation state he must get the shot in the next 30 days and provide proof to the probation department.
Yeah.
He has your future in his hands. Do you feel that's an overstep?
I feel like it is an overstep, especially when he asked me would I get it, and I said I really don't want to get it.
I spoke with Judge Fry by phone. He tells me of the 3 cases in which he ordered COVID-19 vaccinations, none of the offenders said they had a religious or medical objection. He said this is him doing his part to inch the community closer to herd immunity.
He said something about a new Delta strain out attacking like black people, but I haven't had any symptoms. I told him I've been fine. Like I just went to the hospital for strep throat and they didn't try to give me the vaccine. So.
Latham tells me he's not trying to get out of punishment for his crimes, but also doesn't feel injections into his body should be part of the time.
Exactly.
Like that's my health.
Exactly. Wow. Now, what y'all think about that? I mean, evidently the man is like so many people is afraid of taking that shot. You know,
the COVID-19.
Let me see. I think he out of line, but that's me. Let me see what else she talking about. And then he had a weapons and drug charge. How did that citizen fit the crime? I don't understand that. What you do to get for a drug charge? But he didn't say the amount of drugs or what the drugs was or whatever. But how does that fit the crime? To make somebody take a shot in their body, he hasn't did it yet. He's afraid to do it. He said he don't want to do it. And they had already struck a deal, 3 years probation. The judge could have gave him the max, which was 5 years. So when he got there for the sentencing part, it was something totally different. And just because you're not objected to it because of religious reasons or whatever reasons, that don't mean you want to still take that shot. So the deal, when he got up there, everything changed. I'll give you 1 year probation if you take the COVID shot. And there's a new strain out and a lot of black people catching it. No, why got to be a lot of black people catching it? Whew. Now, several news outlets reported on this. If y'all want to go look at it. But shout out to let me see who sent me this story. Thank you for sending me this story. Y'all got something y'all want me to talk about? Go right ahead. Thank you. Shout out to Face for sending me this story. And if anybody got any other story they want to talk about, fine. I already got one lined up for Friday. I'm not gonna say what it is yet and who said that one, but I'm assuming that they want to talk about it too because it's a good topic. It's a topic of something I had never thought about doing. So we're gonna wait till Friday to do that. That's tomorrow. So that's gonna be interesting as well. And if anybody, decide they don't want to talk about what's going on with the YouTube beef stuff, Blessed too will always have something different. Every once in a while, like I say, I'm gonna come, I need to position my computer and my phones up where I can actually let y'all see me making the smoothies, because I'm gonna start doing my smoothies again every morning. So then that'll cut down on coffee too, because I'm starting to drink too much caffeine. Notice my voice sounds better this morning. Thank you for the remedy. Now, if you want me to say who gave me that remedy, you can say it in my chat. With the bad sinuses, but it worked. That's all I'm gonna say. So if you want to say who you are, that's cool. Thank you for the remedy, because it's working. It's working. Yes. So text me your stories to Miss Bless. I will speak on whatever y'all want me to speak on. Hey, Soap and Rush. Because we can have some pretty good talks over here too. I don't have to come on all the time. But see, I'm known for that. Because when I first came on, of course, the mess train. And that's when everybody started knowing who I was. And so that's why I call myself a panel person. That's how I was introduced to coming on here, period. StreamYard. I'm not from the generation of YouTube when people just, came to talk. However, I had to do it for the first 6 months because I didn't know how to use StreamYard. Because about 4 months or whatever before I can even get monetized, and then had to do an extra 30 days because my titles were sounded the same, and they feel like you're telling the same story over and over again, I'm assuming. So then I had to wait another 30 days. Then it took all that time. It was so simple once I did it, how to drop the link. So I had no choice to do it for the first 6 months for sure. When I was able to drop that link, I said, I'm going to drop it every single day, whenever I feel like dropping it, because I'm paying for it. Hey, as long as I got to keep paying for it, that's what I'm going to keep doing. So that's me. I'm from that generation. Okay. Bess, are you following the LR? I won't say his name. Conscious TV Daryl Moore now with Carrot McCray on it. I'm drumming. Miss Cruz, I haven't looked over that, the cigar blogger. That's what you're talking about in a while, but you can say the name. I watch his Conscious sometime too. Yeah, I watched that. I watched it when we first found out who the cigar blogger was, when he was trying to be friends with Jay Wilson over there. I watched that even back then when he was dragging people over here. Somehow their relationship got messed up. And at the time, I didn't know Conscious and Cigarette Blogger was good friends until this year, a few months back when all that happened. So, yeah, you can say the name. I haven't been watching lately, though. Let's see. Stacy Cumber. That sounds so delicious, healthy. What? Let me go up. What y'all sound delicious? I'm doing the Cumber drink. Okay, Stacy. All right. I need to find the story of a woman and a husband that was on the run here in North Carolina after the wife shot and killed a co-worker that was on the run 6 months ago. Oh, really? Well, I need to find it too then. You know what? You tell me when y'all be telling me these things and I never heard about it, I'll be writing it down for myself to look up. So the husband and the wife was on the run. Okay. I'm going to find that. In North Carolina, after the wife shot and killed a co-worker. Oh, really? Well, look that up. I'll come back. If I find it, I'll come back on later on with it when I show whatever else I'm cooking. Yes, I would. Okay, the judge rated infection, I'm sure, is racist. However, I'm sure he'll find the statistics to back up his biased comments. Of course. Talking about a new strain out, and he hear a lot of black people getting it. Yeah, right. I think it was forced on all prisoners in due time. Yes, probably so. But what if some people is allergic to whatever it is that's in the medicine? Some people did get sick. Now, what they're saying is more positive than negative, but how do we know that? Everything don't get reported. I still took mine. My husband and son trying to tell me to take mine. They took theirs. But who's to know that 2 or 3 years from now, whoever got this, please contact us. We got a lawsuit on this company, or this person got that. We don't know if y'all growing fur on your kidneys, the liver or something. I mean, it's still new. And it's still new. We don't know what's going on for sure. Now, I take that pneumonia shot, 2 years. Okay, I took the pneumonia shot. Then I took it. They say, wait 2 years to take it again. And I did. But I went back the third time. They say, no, once you take it twice like that, every 2 years, you can do it every 7 years. So when I went to take it this year, I got what 7 years or 6.5 to go. But every year I take the flu shot. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I went ahead and finally took the shingle shot too for the first time. And said, but I'm not afraid of those because they've been around for years. It's proven. But not this. So, and just because some people didn't get sick, don't mean nothing. Hell, my husband was sick. Last week, about a week and a half ago. I don't know if it was a delayed reaction to the shots. I don't know. That's what I was telling y'all last week. I had something going on, in my home. My husband got sick. I don't know what's from. Thank God he okay. Because he's in good health. So I don't know. All of a sudden. So it could be. But I think it's wrong for him to sentence that man to that. Face y'all to say I'm a juice diet too. Hennessy, black ice out, girl, you're crazy. I can't go on one of those diets though. I don't drink no more, girl. I haven't drank so long. But like I said, I had a little sip around the holidays. I got drunk and my niece made some kind of drink. I keep forgetting how to ask her what the name of that drink. You know what? I'm on here. I'm gonna ask her what was the name of that drink we had around the holidays. I want to tell y'all exactly what that was. And my sister stood up there and she drank hers. I'm gonna find out the name of that drink right now because I just can't think of the name of it, but it was good and it looked so refreshing. It was a lot of ice, it was orange. And I said, oh, what is this? We're gonna find out the name of that drink. So she answered, I want to know. I'm gonna find out for real. I hope she answers this phone because this girl answered. Okay, y'all. She said it was mimosas. And something about, I think she said champagne was in it or something. Told y'all I needed to find out. I called my niece to ask her because I didn't know what kind of drink that was. I really wanted to know. But baby, it was tasted so good. I took one long straw sip and I started feeling it. Took another one and I couldn't drink the whole drink. But it was good, y'all. It was beautiful too. It was a beautiful drink, mimosas. Now, I don't know if they consider strong for some people or not, but it was for me. But that's what they was drinking. It was, we had a big family gathering out there. They were always, and the young folks, now when I say young folks, they'd be like 20, 30, 40. I even got a couple of nieces in their 50s. I got nieces very close to me. Either, the oldest one, he passed on, but he was still here. He'd be 2 years old under me. Y'all, the rest of them is very close to me. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, mimosas. But it was good, y'all. She did say something about champagne. That's what she said. She said champagne, mimosa, something with champagne. So just orange juice and champagne. Well, you mean to tell me that champagne gave me a buzz? And then another time they had some Hennessy making some kind of drinks. So the young folks, they would have, most of us older people, we would really mostly have our red wine and have a glass of wine with our meal at a gathering. Now, we missed this past Thanksgiving doing some Christmas holiday. Remember, because we just had a death, right? But I guess this year we're going to get back to doing it. But it was pretty good. Oh, okay, I drink that in the morning when I'm traveling. Champagne and usually orange juice and a touch of Sprite. You drank a drink in the morning? Ain't that too early to be drinking, Miss Cruiser? Girl. Yeah. But okay then, so why you drinking it in the morning? If you're gonna put your behind. Why you drink that in the morning? Now, Faith. Okay, I guess you don't mind me saying it. She was the one who told me what to do about my allergies. Miss Cruz, I love only the black Hennessy. Y'all done went through all kind of liquors in my lifetime. Even scotch. You know, people used to hate scotch, but I had an older sister would drink that Johnny Ricker Walker Red, then Johnny Ricker Walker Black, and what's that other scotch? It's clear, being that green bottle. I done went through it all. You know, this would be my favorite drink. Then I try another drink, but not all close together. You know what I'm saying? As years go on, you might change your drink. Because really back in the day when we were drinking Cavassier and Hennessy, we was going because of the name of it and the price of it. You know what I'm saying? Then you had to finally settle on the drink that you like and that's good for you. And I learned that from one of my older sister's husband. He was an older guy. All he drank was J&B Scotch. That's all he used to drink. And he would see me drink vodka sometime, you know. And then sometime he would see me drink gin. So he's the one who told me, baby, you got to find a drink that agrees with you. You don't have a hangover. You don't do that. And all he drank, all the years I knew him, was J&B Scotch. And that was his drink, and that is what he stuck with. I became more of a vodka drinker, but I have went through the Hennessy and the Martell and all like that because of the name. Just face it, even a lot of youngsters do it like that these days. I got some Henny. I mean, just to say the name, it's supposed to be expensive, whatever, but you find a drink that's set up for you, because I mean, I used to love them salty dogs, them dogs and them margaritas and stuff. You know, when I got around to that part of it, and everybody know tequila is nasty, but I used to love the way they would make the tequila sunrises. So I had my share of drinking back in the day when I was young. I was just once young like everybody else that's still young. I was once there, okay? Hypnotic, hey. I never drank the Hypnotic. Believe it or not, I heard of Hypnotic on one of Tyler Perry's movies on that, The Counselors. That particular video that played, the counselor was talking about remember the lady that was she was the receptionist to the lady counselor, you know, the one that got with the man that had the three letters. She said she was drinking Hypnotic, and that's when I first heard of Hypnotic, and I started asking the younger folks, what is Hypnotic? And they, you know, explained it to me. But also now the first stuff I ever drank in my life, for real, y'all. Well, you know, we used to do some things in high school. We would actually stop at the store on the way home from high school and steal some Red Mountain wine or some Ripple. Back in the day, there was some old cheap wine that was called Ripple, and then there was something called Red Mountain. We did some crazy stuff. When I say we, I mean me and some friends back in the day at the high school. But not really after school, it would be a football game Friday. So, you know, we hang out. It's just time for the game. You know, we get permission to go to all the stuff that happened before the game actually started. We'll walk down the street, around the corner, steal our little Ripple stuff, drinking before we go into the game. Yeah. So I did mostly what any other young folks, teenagers did back in the day. And we would get that little Ripple, whatever, and put it in our purse, go about our business. Y'all know we was doing wrong. And that's when I experienced smoking weed way back then. But do y'all know I stopped liking trees? I stopped liking trees when I first got pregnant. My first child, I can stand the taste, the smell, anything. I just didn't like the feeling no more, the paranoia, the hungriness of it, just the laziness. I didn't stay smoking trees long. I didn't like it. Let me say it like that. And it was called Columbia Gold. You would get it in the baggie for $10. We can get a matchbox. And it was really packed in a matchbox for the $5 matchbox. Or you can buy a joint for 50 cents, a big fat one for $1. Y'all know how I was. That's from my generation back there. And no, I'm not talking about not doing nothing this day. I'm just, you know, talking about some fun history of me not doing right back in the day, like a lot of teenagers do. Because, you know, you got this one person that analyzed every single thing I said. I mean, everything. And get it twisted. I won't be mentioning that person to, you know, too much. Because then you got another one, just because they saw me and what I was saying yesterday, when it makes something to that. I'm not saying none of them folks on there anyway. But let me get back to my cool story. Do anybody want to come up here and give their opinion on this man having to get this mandatory shot, and what you feel about the kid that was afraid of that dentist and ended up dying? I've always preferred blowing trees over drinking. Really, MJ? Really? Yeah, I did. So I did what, you know, like, I mean, I'm a human. I did what anybody else did, you know, as kids. You know, was to spend my church money and everything. You know, having to put in Sunday school. No, we run to the store and get some candy. You know, I did all that. I sure did, like any other human young person would have done. You did the same thing. What did you say, Faith? Well, I started drinking around 15, stealing on the card. That's what I'm saying, Faith. Girl, that was fun back then, huh? Go to the game. Yeah, that's about right. 15, 16, you go to the high school football games. Woo. Yes, indeed. I don't know what you got back there, but like I say, we had Rip on Red Mountain. Because years later, that wine came out. I think I was in my later 20s when that MD came out, that Bad Dog 2020. And I was in my 30s when Cisco came out. That was cheap wine called Cisco. Yeah, I ain't like that either. But yeah, that Rip on Red Mountain, girl, I'm telling you. Oh, Lord, smoking with a piece of tree. I got the name Trees, and that's what the young folks call it these days. Keisha Bishop, big trees. Dark liquor make you fight. I'm trying to think, is that I have liquor to make me right? I was a happy drunk, though, when I got drunk. And I don't mean drunk like we got the drunks on here. I'm talking about when you get high a little bit, drinking, how us teenagers would do. I was a party mood one. I wasn't one to get rowdy, want to cuss people out and put my pants down, spank my butt at somebody and all that on foolishness. No, still kept ducking myself as a lady at all times. Just used to giggle a lot and have fun, because that's what we did. But I wasn't never drunk. You know, football game nights, you know what I'm saying, on a Friday. Oh, yeah, us teenagers get together and do some things, you know what I'm saying? But wasn't nobody no drunk. Because, oh, Lord, I told y'all the story how I accidentally had left a beer on my daddy's kitchen table. How he hollered to the house, left this can of demons on my table. Because, baby, they didn't play that. Ain't no drinking in my household going on. Nope. No. I was a little church girl coming up, sneaking and doing stuff I wasn't supposed to be doing. Miss Cruiser, I started drinking until I was 42. I was doing whiskey. Oh, Lord. So you was really, well, I was in the church too, but 42, are you serious? Oh, Miss Cruiser, you always been a little slow, huh, girl? I mean, far as, partying and whatever. But Jessica said, I can't smoke trees. I would end up like Smokey in a chicken coop like he was on a Friday. Oh, Lord, I remember I tried to experience some trees and one of my sisters smelled it. But it wasn't really trees then because, I'm very naive, and this time I was a little younger. And we heard that oregano or something smelled like weed. I wanted to know how it smelled. So me and my little friend, when we always did a little partner crime stuff together. One of the ones I'm speaking of, we used to go to high school and steal the wine. We rolled up a joint and lit it, and that's what it smelled like. And my sister went and told everybody that I was smoking weed. I wasn't smoking weed. I just playing. No, it's oregano. We just want to share smell. We heard this, we heard that. But just thinking of some fun stuff I did back in the day. But no, my people, even my older sisters now, they made it. They partied and stuff. When they were on their partying days, the ones that was grown, because our sisters had a lot to do by raising, like I said, but they didn't drink. You got one of them barely drank at all. She had a joint. I tried to get out of her back then. Me and my friend, when we first started smoking weed, she might have had that joint 7-8 months, talking about she ain't finna smoke up all her stuff at one time. Joint, yeah, boy, I tell you, we tried to get, and she didn't smoke it. She just knew we wanted it and kept it all that time. I never found out what happened to that joint. I never found out. But 8 months, I ain't smoking it all myself at one time to imagine a joint. But anyway, yeah, I did some stuff. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, if y'all want to go ahead and hit my Cash App, go right ahead. Do I got it up here right? Watkins Bless. Oh, and let me say thank you for the Cash App yesterday. TV, I'm going to say your last name. Now, I know I had threatened to do this one thing, but people expecting it right there. But like I say, just wait. I do stuff when in a timely manner. In a timely manner. A girl took $5 to fill it up. I'm guessing no kind of food you from saw. So anyway, y'all, that's all I really want to talk about was those two subjects. But I'm gonna look up this subject. Somebody just said the husband, wife in North Carolina shot a co-worker, and now they're on the run. Once I get through my commentary, Y'all can speak on what y'all want to speak on. You know, with the new stuff right there. Because who knows, I might come back later on with some stuff and I might not. It's good. We're so happy to watch Soul Train. Oh, Soul Train. Yeah, you know, Saturday mornings, everybody sat in front of the TV 11 o'clock and learned our dances and stuff back then. Soul Train been around for a long time. Now, the new generation, y'all, Soul Train was much better back then than it is these days. When Soul Train first came out, Soul Train, I mean, had the best of the singers these days. I don't know. Maybe the youngsters still watch Soul Train, because before Soul Train, everybody, I remember I've been a little girl, everybody used to watch the white dancer, Dick Clark. And it would be a big deal when we find out the Supremes or Marvin Gaye or somebody gonna be on it. It was a big deal, just like it used to be a big deal. That movie had a black person on it. Oh, it's a black person in that commercial. Oh, that was a big deal back then, y'all. Not knowing was a big deal when we saw a black person in the show or in a commercial, because it just was unheard of. And shoot, that was like in the 70s. I remember we always said, oh, it's a black person in that commercial. And we'll run in there and look at the commercial, just because they weren't in there like that all the time. Y'all know that. I remember I used to love to watch the Fonz. Most of the comedies back then, you know, the Fonz and at the brewery with Shirley and her friend, and just Ted Baxter and all the people. That's what we had to do. That's what we had to do. TV would go off at 12, meaning now the cable came out. Well, cable probably had been out for years, but for just regular folks to start having it in their home. So we had got cable. Well, my dad got cable too when it first came out. I could safely say maybe the 70s. I was a young girl there, and everybody, and then TV stopped going off at 12. Actually, still did, but for people who had cable, it was certain channels that be on all night. So I don't know why I'm giving all this history, but I'm just talking. And watch, it's gonna be one person gonna turn this into every single thing, everything. Just analyze everything I said, do. It's, you know, it's getting stopped be kind of weird here. Oh, Jessica, okay, I didn't mean for that to be up there. Let me go here. My granny was the candy lady. Oh, y'all had a candy lady too? Because one of my sisters was the candy lady. And they called her Kizzy Lady. But the reason why she was a candy lady, when my dad got sick, he had to close his restaurant. He started, then when he got better, he started doing his food trucks. He had 2 of them. Now, that's when it wasn't a lot of food trucks. Okay, so we're going to say in the 70s, yeah. Then until my sister took over the business, but the food truck, not the restaurant. One of my sisters, my second oldest one. When I say sister, I don't always mean the same one, you know, because there are 8 of us. And so she had, after hours through the truck and the driveway, people in the evenings would come, you know, and knock on the door and you want to buy candy, cigarettes, or whatever. So she became the Kizzy Lady. And she was in the neighborhood for quick, fast food stuff. If somebody wanted some cigarettes, some milk, grits, or whatever, you know, so she had turned into a little store like that too. And they called her the Kizzy Lady. I don't know why them kids gave her that name. And I didn't know her name was Kizzy Lady for a long time. When her daughter said, you know, they call my mom the Kizzy Lady. Because I heard the little kids talking, they going down to the Kizzy Lady. I said, who's the Kizzy Lady? She said, my mom. I said, oh. So that's how that happened. Nowadays, y'all, it's food trucks everywhere. It wasn't that popular back then. And he had hamburgers and hot wings and tamales. The way black people make tamales, y'all know what I mean. That was the best tamales back then. They don't taste the same these days. Hamburgers, hot wings, mild wings, stuff like that. Fried fish and all like that. So yeah, she took over that and ran it for years. So then nobody else wanted to take over the business, because he had worked all his life at the steel mill. I mean, back then, when you make that much money an hour back then, that was a good job. And my mother had her own shop. She did hair. Back then it was just press and curl, perms and tints and stuff like that. So, you know, I think that's why my dad didn't believe in welfare. You know, some people probably had to use it, you know, be ill or whatever the case may be. But no, he didn't play that. And I think it's because it tells the story like any a person that if he's still living his age. That back then the boys had to quit school early and go to work because they had big families back then in the South. People had children all with 14 and 15, you know, but times was different, our bodies was different. Nowadays, ladies have a hard time carrying one child, and they was able to feed the kids then, you know, back then. So worked all his life. And I know a lot of y'all got the same kind of story coming from your parents. They were always worked. So he didn't believe in none of that. Probably did never understood it. To the day he died, probably never understood a handout like that. Never. Okay, let me go up in the chat. I'm almost at my hour, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Now, did anybody come live this morning? Because like I say, I got around it yesterday. Y'all notice y'all didn't hear me say I watched something this morning because I didn't. Because yesterday was enough, and I'm just not into cooking them yet. I don't know. They keep calling the Cookie Monster. That a name? I thought it was Nubian something. But I'm not, I don't know. And it's not, none of it is ever my beef. It's just me reporting on stuff. But I'm just, it sounds like gibberish right now because right now I just need a quick break. I just really don't care. Let me just be truthful. I don't care. I don't care. And that's all too. Yeah, but like I said, I got this one person that just analyzes every single thing I say. And when I say every single thing, and I mean every single thing, I can't say nothing without it getting analyzed, which is okay, but I'm just saying, wow. It'll be something analyzed tonight, believe that. Analyze. I ain't mad. I mean, it ain't nothing horrible, but it's extremely messy, you know? So y'all, anything else, you know what I'm saying? On the news side, because I might come back on the blessed if I get off my butt and start watching something, because sometimes just don't really be fun like watching it. Okay, let's see. Oh, I didn't even know I had this on for broadcast. Now this I don't want to come on here. You know, try to sign out this I'm trying to sign out. Wow, I can't even sign out the StreamYard on my other gadget. I wasn't trying to come on here. But I was thinking about hooking my Facebook back up. Hey, good morning, Miss Dudley. I was really thinking about that. Good morning, everybody. I'm catching. Let me see something. I'm catching you late, Miss Bless, but I joined in. I would catch the replay. Oh, girl, I'm on Bless too. I'm not talking about no stuff. News or something. That's fine. I came on late myself too because I knew I was coming on Bless too this morning. Yeah, so when you run it back, you'll see the subjects I was talking about. So, okay, I will. Be patient. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it done. I'm almost at my hour. Okay, gas. Invite a gas. And this takes a lot of work. I don't know how you do this on the phone. Okay, now, okay. Let me do this. Now, I'm going to go to more. Post comment. Okay, there you go. See, it's doing it already. Okay, now I got to go back to more and invite you. You here? Grab the link. I don't see it yet. Grab the link before I go out. I'm inviting you. You ain't up there yet. Okay, so you have to go ahead and grab it. To go ahead and grab it. If you're going to grab it now, because this be too much on the phone. You don't see it? Y'all see the link? Let me look up here and see. I got to do it again? Okay. I'm going to do the link again, but you got to go ahead and grab it for real. And is this too much to be doing this like this? Okay, invite a guest. Now I need you to go ahead and grab it. If not, I'm not gonna do it no more. Okay. Can you hear me, Faith?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought Debbie was trying to grab it, but she takes too long to grab it. You know, it's hard doing this on the phone. On the phone. Okay, let me go ahead and take the thing down. Say something again, girl.
It's me, Bliss.
All right then. Let me take that bread down. I don't know. Somebody might have a recording of your voice. I'm serious. These people crazy. You got a lot of crazy computer savvy people for real.
Well, I ain't one of them.
I got somebody else back here too. Let me see, because I'm gonna bring y'all up together. Okay. Say something, Miss Debbie.
Good morning.
All right then. So now I'll move it. Okay.
Look at us.
Debbie, why you in the bed?
No, I'm sitting up. I'm sitting up.
Look like you laying down.
No, I'm sitting up trying to, pay bills sitting here in the bed. Good morning,
All
Faye, y'all.
Hey,
Miss
y'all,
Faye,
if I
did
start
you say
freezing
that
up, if I
did you
start
say?
freezing up, just keep talking, okay?
Okay. Did you say for me that I can come up when you drop the link?
You the one said you was coming up, so I said
Okay. Because I didn't hear you say. But anyway,
Yeah, you took a long time to grab it because I'm on his phone. I was saying I don't know how y'all can do it live all the time on the phone. Because you got to do
Faye.
too much.
No, Faye, you ain't got to go. So
No,
okay.
I wouldn't know. So wanted me to tell you got him blocked.
Who got me?
No,
I like
Dovey had soap and
Oh,
water.
I'm gonna say I know I ain't got him blocked.
I don't have nobody blocked. I don't know what's going. Maybe because I got doggone 50-11 channels. But anyway, okay, soap and water. I'll take care of that.
Yeah, you do got the 50-11 channels because when somebody was telling me they was blocked, I went to go see who I was blocked. It's two of you blocked. One of them got to be a troll. The first one I think you got blocked. I think you got on a yellow bonnet or something.
Yes,
But I
I
think
never
I'm
got
blocked.
there.
Yeah, I blocked the dogs. You had a couple of them blocked. Cause back then people was blocking you because you was doing the most, girl. But look, we passed all that. But how do you do this on the phone? Because you got to push more. Then you got to invite. Then you got to go back to more to push the gas. Then you got to go back to push the string. Oh, that's a lot of steps on the phone. But right now I'm having to do it till I get their internet in here because the Verizon keep messing me up, girl. Go ahead and talk, Faith. What's up, baby?
I was just talking about the you had said, did anybody want to talk about the man that had to take the shot?
Right.
And I feel personally it has nothing to do with his crime, so therefore that shouldn't be a part of his probation.
Exactly.
I just don't feel that it's constitutionally right. I don't see how that. Pretty soon, if we jaywalking, they're gonna be able to tell us they can take the shot. They don't know how our bodies are gonna react to that shot.
Then he trying to put it on. It's a new strand going, and a lot of black people are catching it. Did that sound prejudice, or is that in my mind?
No, he only did 3. He had 20 cases that week, and he only did 3 of them, but all 3 of them were black.
Exactly. And that's what he said, new strain, and that blacks is catching. So out of them 20 people, 3 blacks, and he sentenced them to take a shot. Oh, that sounded really racist.
Exactly. I mean, I just don't understand how they're gonna let this fly. And that man told me, I'm glad he did bring it out to the news, because if he hadn't said anything, we haven't heard anything from the other 2 people. But just imagine if he never said anything and people just kept letting it go on. We don't know what he might have had the whole daggone jail in there.
Okay. Somebody want to know what state was that? Real fast. Let me see. I gotta look at it again.
Oh God, I forgot. I'm
gonna look at it right now and tell y'all. Yeah. Franklin County. But let me look at what state that was. I just remember the Franklin County. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, R-A-T, rat. Okay, Franklin County, Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
Franklin County judge. Wow.
I mean, I know that they trying to really force more African American people to take the shot. I mean, I took the shot because I'm allergic to every damn thing, and I have lupus, which is a autoimmune disease. So my immunity level is already down. So I took it to be safe. But now they got this new one, and they're talking about in I believe in Jerusalem they've started giving people a third shot now, to supposedly help with this new strain. But the U.S. said so far they said we don't need it, but basically everything Jerusalem did, we've been following behind.
Yeah, and I believe it is a new strand though, because I told y'all last week my husband had gotten sick, right? And they didn't want me to come in the doctor's office with him, because he to the veterans thing over there, because we went into the emergency part of it, because we said I told him he was sick, he didn't feel good, he's throwing up, and so they was telling me I couldn't come in because there's a new strand of the COVID. I said, I'm going in anyway. And then one of the other nurses said, well, just let her in. They was going to stop me from going in. I said, no, I'm going to go in here and see why he's throwing up. He didn't feel good. And I wanted to go in. So it got, and that's been, and I remember, and I think I told you my husband was ill, right? That's been over a week, right?
Yeah.
It's been like a couple weeks, something like that.
Yeah, I think we're going to end up having to take a third, but it's just so scary because this vaccine was turned around so fast. And I'm thankful the only complications I had was like a slight fever and my arm was hurting and I was tired a lot. But other than that, it wasn't that bad. I mean, a lot of people had a lot of worse symptoms. But
do you think that people are getting delayed reactions? Because my husband was very, very healthy. I mean, otherwise, and then for him to, well, it turned out to be stomach flu. Well, it wasn't as bad as we thought it was, but he'd never be sick like that for his flu to come out. He was very healthy. And so I'm wondering, is it a delayed reaction or something like that?
It could have been.
I think so.
Huh?
Because
he took both his shots. Have anybody ever said something about this being a delayed reaction?
Really, we don't hear too much about it. The one thing, did y'all see the lady that had taken both shots of the COVID and she ended up dying from, wait a minute, I might be getting it wrong. I know she had two different strains of COVID at the same time, but I believe that she had been vaccinated and it killed her within like 5 days.
Oh, wow. Well, all I know is my husband is very healthy. And I came on here a couple weeks ago. I was telling y'all that my husband got ill. I couldn't come on that morning or something like that. I just thank God it wasn't nothing serious because, like I said, otherwise healthy. So I got to thinking it's a delayed reaction or something. Because the man can walk farther than me and do stuff way better than me. Very healthy. So I thought that was weird. So now I'm thinking delayed reaction. Why somebody twist what I'm saying though, Faith? You got somebody that analyze every single thing I say. Just pay attention. You will see.
All I'm saying is your husband got a strong back.
Yeah, he got a strong back. Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? People crazy. I didn't say nothing at the time. When I was actually at the place, I told one or two people I'm not be coming on for to go see what's going on. My husband is healthy. Otherwise, never got sick in years. I said, well, maybe this is a delayed reaction, but I guess it's the first time of everything because I haven't had a cold in years. Knock on wood, I pray I never I don't get a cold, because like with my sister, the one passed, she was healthy for years, very healthy. All of a sudden, everything hit her at once. And she stayed sick for about 6 weeks and went on to glory. But anyway, but she had taken a shot too, though. What is the delay?
Lori Alex said we'll be having to take it every year. I had just saw a news article where they were saying that Moderna and Pfizer have pretty much messed their business up because they made it so that you won't have to take the shot again, so that they're going to be losing money in the long run.
Yes, Stacey, I just said I took them to, and I told y'all what was going on about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. One time I didn't come on. Y'all remember a day I was on here saying something was going on, something like that? Yes, I did. But and it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks now that I mentioned that, right, Faith? You was watching me live that morning. But anyway, it's going to get worse because people aren't taking precautions. But yeah, because they say even if you get it, you still got to wear your gloves, your mask, and everything.
I still wear mine.
Yeah.
Well, I know people need to know. That's what I'm talking about it, Stacey. That's why I'm asking people. I don't know if to be true. I'm asking, can people have a delayed reaction? I'm trying to figure that out. Have y'all heard of that?
Uh, I don't really know, but this is what I have to say about the COVID. My aunt, she went to take a COVID shot, and my two relatives, my grandmother and my aunt, one died Sunday, one died Monday. But my aunt went to take her COVID shot. She when my aunt she took a COVID shot, and then the doctor office told my aunt that took her to the doctor's office to take her to the hospital. My aunt took her to the hospital, but the hospital wouldn't let my aunt come inside the hospital. They said, no, call us by phone. So they only took my aunt in by herself. When they did call my aunt, and my aunt kept calling, nobody ain't have no kind of result dealing fact with what's going on with my aunt. Because nobody went talk to my other aunt, the one that kept calling. After Monday, that was Tuesday that my aunt went in there. Friday, we found out that she was dying, that they couldn't do nothing for her. She just took a shot. And then when she did come home Sunday on hospice, that Friday when they say they couldn't do nothing to her, the same week of that Tuesday. But when she did come on with the COVID, what she had got the shot on her right shoulder, that arm was blew up like back in the days. I know some of us remember Popeye the Sailor Man. That's how that one shoulder was blowed up.
So
when she came home on hospice.
Debbie, the way you be explaining stuff, I was laughing at you, laughing at the way you explain it. Say like Popeye the Sailor Man, like when he drank that spinach.
The muscle. That muscle.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how her aunt was big, like Popeye the Sailor Man, right? And the other one was normal. But that's what, because that the chemical did not, the doctor said that because the chemical did not move. But right after that, she took her COVID Tuesday. That Monday coming up, she passed away. But they wouldn't let nobody go on. They didn't say nothing about my aunt. We couldn't get no kind of information. It wasn't, you had to talk to the head nurse in charge. They wouldn't say nothing until Friday of that week. That's when they told her they were sending her home on hospice.
Oh, so she was already sick then. She went home on hospice. She was already sick.
Yeah, but
what happened was a long time to be on hospice, and then nothing else they can do for you. Okay. So that was somebody. Now Ray Black said they're telling people they don't need to wear masks if they've been saying that in California, Ray.
Whatever, you better keep your mask on.
Yeah, they say you don't have to, but I know my husband wears a mask. Everybody still wear their mask anyway, but it's up to the individual. No, Stacey, baby, I didn't take you the wrong way.
Okay, and also too, I'm gonna jot down. I'm just gonna get to the end of the chat, then I'm gonna go back into the chat. Cookie Monster that come out here. We ain't afraid of you, baby. We're not afraid of you at all. No, y'all did not silence the B sector. You didn't silence us. We just singing watching how you came out here like a wild wolf. But no, we ain't afraid of you. Okay, I'm gonna drop that.
Oh, well, I don't know. Thank you, Debbie, for coming up, but I don't know nothing at the bottom over there. That's why I said I wasn't even interested in all that today, because it looked like it's a lot going on. So I'm trying to come over here and do me some news. White Black, they can still be carriers of it. Let me see. You got it. And still pass it to others. That's why you have to prop yourself. Now let's get back to what we was talking about. We did get off, didn't we? Because I was trying to ask you about this guy over here in Columbus, Ohio, getting sentenced to the shot. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. To me, it is. To me, it's wrong. You still here? Huh?
Miss Cruiser. Miss Cruiser said, well, y'all, I've been out here raw dog in the air. I'm gonna definitely do better with the mask. Miss Cruiser, that almost took me out. But I understand. Please wear your mask and keep using hand sanitizer.
Yeah, you're right, Manny. Let Cookie know that. I don't got nothing to do with none of that. I don't know. And I came on saying I'm not into all that over there. I didn't want to just think about no mess. I'm not in it. I usually report on stuff, but it's just too much of that. I don't want to be bothered with none of that. That's too much. So Manny said Cookie Monster, that was W. Milton. Bless, ain't got shit to do with that. That's true. Nothing at all. Not either way it go. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. Like my husband told me that they told him when he took the shot, still wear his mask. Don't change nothing because you still can get it. So I'm assuming if you still get it, was not supposed to be as bad. Now, if there's new strands out, what they gonna do? Keep making different vaccines for every new strand? And y'all, and I think this is something we're gonna be living with for the rest of our life, because I'm gonna always keep a mask on for the rest of my life. Because it looks like every time you turn around, there's a new strand.
But over in the Asian countries, we've been watching them wear masks for years, and we never. I said, "Can I have a mask, Stacey?" But we've never even questioned. We was looking at them like they was crazy wearing masks, but they've always been wearing them. I know for the last at least 7 years, you've always seen them walking the streets with masks on, and I never understood why.
Girl, and Voodoo said, "Did you see? They said we have to wear masks on the house if this new strand. So it's gonna be that bad? We got to keep masks on in the house too? Wow."
No, I just mean that I be in my house by myself.
Exactly. You don't answer the door for nothing. To do like one of my nieces did when the first came out. Said we wanted to take some off, some over there, tell her. She said, "Leave it at the door. I get it when y'all walk away." We want to take a holiday meal over there. So her mother, my sister, say she ain't gonna let y'all in there. Y'all just gonna have to just put it in the thermos with the cooler things. When those, people put their food hot and cold in, sit out there by the door. She wasn't back here. Yeah, because she wasn't letting nobody in.
What the hell did I just do? Oh, I'm up here by myself? Okay. I don't know what Bless did.
Leave you here. Somebody in the back, I meant to put my banner up and accidentally touched something else. Let me see what it is back here. First, let me put my banner up. Okay. And then I'll take it from there. Now, let's see back here. I got 2 guesses. Wait a minute. My banner ain't up though, huh?
Wait a minute. I'm not looking. I was trying to read the chat. Okay. No, it's not up. Put your banner up.
I got to put my banner up first. That means I got to go all the way out to get that banner put up first.
On this kind of stuff. Don't.
Yeah, honey, I got to put the banner up. There we go. Now, I hope y'all still back there. I had to get this banner first. I seen 2 guests back there. Okay, that's 1 guest. Can you hear me, Miss Cruiser?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay,
then. Wait till you put that banner up.
I got it up, girl. Let me move that out the way. It's up, girl.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning. So
How are you?
I had to
confess. You to move my banner until you actually start really talking, because people is so computer savvy they might even record your voice saying, "Yes, me." You know what I'm saying? So once you start talking, I don't blame you. Come down. You know?
I don't blame you. The way people striking channels now, I do not blame you one bit.
Yes,
are you able to hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you, because they got these computer savvy girls that be doing the most. Believe that.
Yeah, I had to confess when y'all was talking about, wearing your mask in spite of being vaccinated. I got real convicted because I've been getting real relaxed on that lately. And with this new strand, we definitely got to do it. And I think that the reason why they tell people, especially your husband, took his before I took mine. So your husband, he took his a while back.
No.
He took his about 2 or 3 months before, 2 months before I took mine. Mine was delayed because I had antibodies.
Oh, because I do remember when you took yours. I'm trying to think.
I didn't take mine till May. I just took mine this past May.
May? No, well, he didn't take it in the first winter months. So I'm trying to think. I remember that very clearly.
It seemed like he took it.
No, he didn't take it in the winter months. No, he didn't take it in the winter months. Because at that time, we were still deciding on if you take it or not. He didn't take it in the winter months. I do remember that.
Okay. Yeah. But the reason I think they tell people to put the mask on.
Matter of fact, you was the first one that I knew that took it. Out of everybody I watch on here.
Actually, James and Duchess took theirs first.
Who?
James, Spillet Boy, and Duchess. They took theirs first. It was quite a few people that took his first.
I thought Jay Wilson took his before now.
Yeah, Jay Wilson took his back in probably January, February. It was real early. But I think the reason why they tell those of us who are vaccinated to take it anyway, let's say if we pick it up and we are asymptomatic. We don't want to give it, if your husband pick it up and he's asymptomatic, he ain't sick because he got the vaccine, he could give it to you who didn't get the vaccine and you would be very sick. So it's still, we still want to protect, each other.
Well, I hope that's not the case. I hope nothing like that happened because, like I said, still haven't took it. And then I hope I'm not, if I do take it, and I'm so against taking it, how you got some people against stuff, then when they take it, like, for example, my brother was on the hospital for 17 years. Living a good life, you know what I'm saying? Still was broke. He owned his own painting company. So then he started going to work 3 days a week. When he, and then when he finally got that kidney, then he passed. Then everything started happening. I don't want to be the one when I finally take that shot, then I get sick, like the little boy scared of the dentist. When his mother finally calmed him down, then something happened. So my point is, I'm really against that shot. Now I'm thinking, wow, since I'm so against it, must be a reason why I'm against it, within myself. Then something happened, I get sick. So I don't know, but I'm still thinking eventually I probably will. But then I don't want to have to try to keep up with all these new strands.
If you got to know in your spirit, I don't care what it's for, you got to go with that no. You know what I mean? And
They've
like I told my little sister, she just recently got her shot, but before when she wasn't getting it, I said, honey, you got to pray that you're covered and healed, whether you take it or whether you don't take it. So
exactly, because when you got something so deep in your spirit that you got to keep questioning over and over again, then to me that means it's not meant to be. I don't want to keep questioning myself about something. To me, if I got to keep questioning myself about something, it's not meant to be. Go ahead.
Thank you. I was going to tell Miss Cruz, I told my family if I died from the shop to come on YouTube and find Miss Cruz because it was her fault.
Hold on, my thing is being staticky. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
I hear that face. It'll be her fault too. I'm gonna tell my husband too. Now you
I
can't talk into doing it.
If I die, you get on YouTube, you find Miss Cruz, and you tell her I'm dead because I listened to her, even though she tried to tell us she not for it or against it. But she wore me down, and I went on and took it. So if I die, it was Miss Cruz's fault.
Wait a minute.
If I take it, I don't know because my husband and my son can't even talk me into taking it, and the other two didn't take it. Only got one son that took it, but they ain't gonna, I can't. Let me see. Oh, one of my nieces had it. Well, a lot of them had to take it because they all in the medical field. Yeah, the one that's a lobotomist, she had to take it when it first came out because she back there drawing blood. Lobotomists do all kind of stuff that got to do with blood. So she definitely had to take it. My other niece, she only worked in the front office though. She had to take it. The other niece, well, they all had to take it. Most of all my nieces, even my nephews, lobotomists, they all worked in the medical field. Even my two older sisters were already nurses. Everybody, medical. They had to take it.
But I'm the only one in my family that has taken it.
Now, how y'all? Okay, it's cleared up now. You said what now? If something would have happened, you told your family to find me.
I sure did, Miss Cruz.
and Laurie,
you tell Miss Cruz.
Laurie said taking the vaccine is a choice. People shouldn't feel and that's what I'm saying about this man that just got sentenced to taking the shot.
Yeah, absolutely. It should be something that people are comfortable with. They're not, there's a little fear. I had fear when I went to take it. It's my arm swole up. I knew what Debbie was talking about because my gland swole up with the first shot under my arm.
Still hurts, and I'm over 2 months in with being completed, but it hurts every now and again. It doesn't hurt continuously, but some days I got the injection still hurts.
Yeah. So me, I nearly didn't get that second shot because of that gland pain that I was having. So there is some fear. There is some fear to it because all the things that you hear and all that. But if there's something in your spirit that's telling you no, you have to. Well, I don't have to tell you, Bless. You have to follow your spirit.
Exactly.
If it's something, if it's beyond just the normal fear. I have fear when I go into the doctor's office and have a procedure and they say they're gonna put me to sleep. I say, put me to sleep. Y'all gonna use the right stuff. I'm a big girl. Don't use too much. So but yeah, if you got it in your spirit, you're not comfortable with it, please don't do it. And
I'm not, because I can't get comfortable, and I've been trying. That's what I say. But that's with anything in life. I feel like if I have to be second guessing myself on something, then it's not meant to be. Because usually when I want to do something, I just want to just go do it. But I'm saying, should I? Shouldn't I? I mean, just really, no. So I'm going to pray on it until I feel comfortable within my spirit that go ahead and do the shot. But right now, I'm not there.
And in the meantime, like I told my sister, as we say in the church, you covered under the blood.
Right,
Amen.
exactly.
Either way, we got to trust and depend on him, don't we? Either way,
He
vaccinated or not
got the
vaccinated.
only and final say so. Therefore, I mean, if you don't feel like you want to take Miss Bless, I wouldn't until you
Mhm.
feel comfortable.
Exactly. I agree. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah,
You know.
and I'm definitely not comfortable yet, y'all.
Because I'm
I'm
gonna tell
not.
you, when I finally went to take the second shot, because I struggled with it. Well, I had the date, and the day I went, I felt a peace in my spirit about it. So yeah, so it shouldn't be something that if you feel uncomfortable, you just shouldn't do it. I agree. I definitely agree with that.
Well, I wonder what's going to become of these new strains coming out. They're going to put new vaccination for everyone. Wow.
They probably gonna shut us back down. We're probably gonna be shut back down by October, by
I
fall.
already said we are. As soon as it gets
Mhm.
cold, the first cold snap we get is
Mhm.
back. Watch what I tell you.
We're gonna be shut back down again. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A
Yeah,
lot of these
especially on
Well,
companies.
these
they acting like
strains.
fools out there anyway. Oh, wait a minute. I meant to have a sidebar. Have y'all heard about the Texas beaches?
What about them?
Mm-mm.
They're at a point. They're at a category 6 for fecal matter.
What's that?
Category 6 for fecal matter? What do you mean,
Is that
category
like
6?
boo boo?
The beaches, the water is
The
at the
water that
highest.
nasty? Like,
Yep.
for
With
example,
fecal matter.
between 1 and 10 is at a 6.
Yeah. No.
Oh, that's
6 is the
nasty.
highest. 6 is the highest.
Oh, 6 is the high. So between 1 and 6 and is at a 6. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they said it was in Texas beaches because of sewage runoff and dumping. That the majority of the beaches are at 6s. Some are 4s, but most of them are 6.
Ew,
Yeah.
that's
Uh,
awful. I don't
nasty.
like swimming in the ocean in the United States anyway, because most of them are
Amen.
so dirty.
You are right. I need the clear water, honey.
Well, I
Hmm.
ain't never like getting in no swimming pool. I don't care nothing about no chlorine or whatever in there, kill germs or whatever. I still have in my mind how people spit in there, pee and do everything in the swimming pool. How you gonna stop something from getting on the chlorine supposed to stop all the germs from getting in your body, and then sometimes that nasty water get in your mouth. I remember when it was mandatory to take gym and it would be mandatory for each sport. Then the part we had 3 weeks swimming part, whatever. I wouldn't even make myself stay on my stomach and learn to swim. I get on my back and float. I did not like that at all. I think it's just nasty. I don't care how much chlorine in there. I never like getting in the water like that. Never.
I'll take
I,
a pool over the ocean right now any day. I don't do United States beaches at all. Even when I go to Miami, if you see me, I'm at the pool. I'll go walk on the sand, but that's as far as I'm going.
yeah, I'll do it. There's some parts like Clearwater, certain parts of Florida. I will. Depends on where it's at, but yeah.
But it's still a hell of a lot of germs in that clear water, though. But that's just me, though. I never
No,
wanted to get.
I mean Clearwater, Florida. There's some places still in Florida where the water usually is can't remember, it's this further up south. Yeah, further up south going towards the Bahamas where it's still kind of clear, a little bit more cleaner. But
With Lori Axel, let me tell Lori Axel this. She said my pool is clean, but that's your own personal pool at home, Lori. I get it, but
I was
other than
just going to say that I only
uh-uh.
do for pools, I only do private. I love to swim. So but for pools I only do private pools.
Yes, indeed. I wouldn't do that school pool. No, baby, they're trying to make it. And any pool after that, like when you go on vacations or something, I would sit outside in the lounge chair like everybody else. But I don't want to get in that pool. The most I do is sit by there and drop my feet up in there. But y'all, I don't want that water on my face. I don't want none of that. None of it. I just can't do it. But to each his own. I don't know. Because the chlorine supposed to keep all the germs out, right?
Supposedly.
No,
Um,
baby.
I don't know what that chlorine do, but when I see a bunch of kids in the pool, I ain't getting in there. I'm not
That
getting in
ain't
there.
nothing, but I mean, it's certain pools here in DC, like Anacostia and the one they got there on South Capitol Street. I've growing up, we always went to. I learned to swim at Anacostia, and it was totally different. I just saw a picture where it was a possum in the pool the other day, just chilling in the vent.
A
Mm.
possum? See,
A
that's what I'm
possum in the
saying.
pool
It
at
just be too
Anacostia.
much. And a lot of people will take, especially a community pool, and they take their dogs in the water to swim with them the whole 9 yards. I just think a pool is nasty to me. Now, I don't know about nobody else, but that's
Well,
to me.
I make friends. Like I said, I do private pools, so I make friends with people. Like if I was near Lori, I would be her friend. And if I lived in
Well,
DC,
Let me
I'd be
find
locking.
out you pool digging.
I'll be knocking on Tita Talk's door. Me and Tita Talks will be best friends because they
oh,
got a
now
pool
don't
out there
call
on
it.
their land.
Well, Peter Tops' pool is clean. I even saw her
She
over a
keep
month
that
ago
pool
cleaning
clean.
their pool. I saw her
Hmm.
cleaning the gutter thing out there, and that's their own
Hmm.
private personal pool. I watched her and her mom day for yesterday at the pool. Now their pool is clean, so if she would invite me over, yeah, I probably would go stand up in it or something like that. But just to be going to the pools, like I'm saying, like when you go on a vacation at the resorts and stuff, no way, Jose. The closest I can do is sit on the edge and put my feet in. I'm not getting in there because don't y'all be afraid when that water be touching your mouth and stuff.
I'll be all under it. I swim better
People be going to the
underwater
bathroom in there,
than floating.
huh?
That's why I do private pools because I swim better. I prefer swimming underwater than floating. So yeah, that's why I don't get in public pools.
Oh
But
well.
swimming
That's why I need
underwater,
Lori to be my friend because she got a
but
Well,
pool.
swimming underwater, you don't have that much as far as water
No, you
getting
ain't
in your
swallowing
mouth.
no water. You ain't
Right.
swallowing no
That's
water
why
at
I
all.
swim underwater
Hmm.
too.
now let me ask another question. How do we get on this pool? How did this relate to the man though being uh, mandated to take a shot for COVID?
I remember I said sidebar
Sometimes I
before
be
I'm about
talking
to
about
take this
stuff and be
beat.
getting away.
She said sidebar. Look, that
Oh,
man can he can do them 5 years. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I think that the sentencing was 5 years, and then they're saying that he can take a plea and do the 1 year, if I'm not
no,
But
mistaken.
it's
the
1 year
no,
I
the
think
probation.
I
sentencing.
think it's
No,
somewhat of abuse of power. It's
Yeah,
definitely
I
a
think
abuse
so
of
too because
power,
it's
in my
1
opinion.
year of
no,
probation versus
let me
5
straighten her
years
out on
in
this one
jail.
right here, Faith. I've just read that he could have got sentenced up to 5 years probation. His attorney made a deal with him, so he was thinking he was going to get 3 years probation, but he could get up to that. It means he's going to get the whole 5. So he
No,
thought
but
the
the
deal was
judge
made
is
for him to
known
get
for
three
giving
years,
the max.
get probation. But when he went back to the actual sentencing, that's when he found out everything was different.
Okay, thank
It
you.
became 1 year probation and the COVID shot instead of So and that's
But
wrong.
they said that Judge Richard Fry is known for giving the max.
Hmm.
Right.
Period.
Right,
He's one
No,
of
but
right.
the
he didn't.
highest
But he
judges
didn't
they
give him the
have.
back. And I'm gonna look at it again. Pretty sure they say up to 5 years,
But
but
he
his
can
attorney
turn
made
down
the deal.
he can turn down that the vaccine. It just leaves him back into
And then he'll have to do his
what that
three
judge
year
may do.
probation, but he would no with the then he have to do the original deal that his attorney made, which was 3 years probation.
I'm
You
about
know,
to say something
attorney made
that
a deal.
y'all gonna get me for saying what I'm about to say.
What?
He could have not did the crime and not have to go through any of this.
Well, we know that, Miss Cruiser. Anybody that go through stuff and do crimes and stuff shouldn't have to do it. They wouldn't be going through that. We know that.
You
Now
lose your rights when you do
that's
that.
well, how you call that? Heinz 22 or whatever. We know that, you know what I'm saying? But the crime was committed, and so his attorney made a deal, and because he could have got up to 5 years, but attorney made a deal for 3 years. The judge said he could give him better than that, 1 year probation in the COVID shot. But that's true of any crime. They didn't have to commit it.
No, sometimes we gotta commit crimes. I'm sorry.
I was waiting on y'all.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
But
indeed.
yeah, so
You gotta
I
do
don't know.
what you
I just
gotta
feel like
do.
he has an option to not take. It ain't like he got to take the vaccine. He can
And
not.
he
He
had
can
to
choose
take
not
it,
to.
and he has to take it within 30 days and provide proof. I'm re-looking at it again.
So
Yeah,
on one hand, I think that he has a choice. He cannot take the vaccine, and on the other hand, is probably going to be considered an abuse of power by a judge, but it's so difficult to unseat a judge. Depends on, what type judge he is and all that.
Well,
So,
he's already saying that. People already saying that is abuse of power as a
I
judge.
think so.
But and then the judge excuse is it's a new strain and black people catching it, So, but yeah, he did say that. But I'm making sure I'm writing what I read. He could have got up to 5 years, and his judge made a plea, and he's talking about it. Let me see what he said again. He's talking about it.
But my whole thing, Miss Cruiser, in the beginning, were they saying it was mostly whites catching the first strain of COVID, or was it mostly blacks catching?
we black folks were saying that that COVID, black folks weren't catching COVID. You remember that back in March? It was saying black folks can't catch COVID.
I remember the Chinese saying that it was the black people that brought the COVID on, and that's where, of course, they started at over there in China somewhere.
Black folks in China?
Well, I don't know if it's black people in China, but I remember the Chinese saying it was the black folks' fault that there's even a disease called COVID. They was blaming it on us. That we would remember they even had those two Chinese guys.
But I do remember.
Do y'all remember they even had 2 Chinese guys in the hospital saying they turned black because of the COVID, which that was a lie too, because you looked at their hair, they even made nappy hair. Do y'all remember the 2 Chinese guys came on there and played like they had the COVID, and the COVID turned them black? Do y'all remember that one?
No, I don't.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna look that up there because I came on and did commentary and showed the 2 Chinaman guys too. I remember that one very well.
I just remember when it first came out,
but
they were telling black people was spreading rumors that you couldn't catch it.
They always want to blame blacks for everything that go on. Anything negative, they want to blame us, but they wouldn't have the light. They wouldn't have.
And I think it's just the Chinese COVID-19 discrimination against Africans. Y'all remember when they wouldn't even let the pregnant lady over there in China go to the hospital, and her husband's outside trying to get in because she was sick? Y'all remember that too? Okay. That was news. That was really big time news. I'm finna show y'all the Chinese guys because I talked about it. And they was blaming it on black people. There they go. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of them too. Hold on.
They were diagnosed with the coronavirus. They were under treatment for 2 months. Suddenly, their skin has turned dark.
See? Y'all remember that story?
What is China using to treat its patients? Our next report explores.
They said their skin turned black. Y'all, that was a big thing.
I don't remember.
Oh Lord, that was just in let's see what date this was.
Can leave even the bravest scarred for life.
1 year ago exactly. I'm trying to see, but wait a minute. Let me see if I can stop right here. Now I'm gonna show you one of the guys that said he turned black. Let me just show y'all. Let me show y'all.
If that is the case, white people all over America would have been running to get that shot to get some color in his skin.
That's what he said. And it was a big old hoax then. I'm surprised y'all don't remember it. Okay, let me turn this up. Let me put my specs on because I'm gonna show y'all.
Pictured before.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure my thing don't move. Okay, that's the Chinese doctor. And that's him saying he turned black. And they were blaming it on the black people then. Y'all see that?
We can't really see him. You got to turn your phone to the left a little bit.
To the left, to my left. See, I got to go to my right. Now,
just not your arm.
Because listen, if I put y'all down, then I can show y'all better. But to see the white guy, y'all better can see that he turned black. He said he turned black.
Was he complaining because he was getting dark, or was he complaining that he thought he was turning into an African American?
Took him to the brink of death.
In other words, they was blaming the COVID on the black people. And then it was a hoax saying that if you get the COVID, you turn it black. And I guess they're trying to prove that the disease was from black people. I'm assuming that's what they're trying to prove.
Ludo said, wasn't it that their skin was getting darker? I don't know whether they were saying they was turning into black people or turning into African Americans.
Chinese people turning black. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what the lie they told. Just listen.
With a much darker skin.
That's what they was trying to say, that they were turning black, and everything was because they was black. Because black, this happened. They were turning black. It was a big scandal. I'm surprised y'all don't remember that. 1 year ago.
I'm laughing at Lori. But I think that if you're, I have to get more familiar with that story. But I think that if you're like even me, you know, I'm a dark skinned girl. I got a certain complexion of dark skin. If I get sick and all in the sudden turning more darker than I was, that would be concerning. Not because I don't want to be darker, but because, you know, that's a sign that something may be wrong. So I'm wondering if that was the issue. Okay, they're turning dark because they have this COVID, or whether they was trying to say, okay, you get COVID and now you turn darker, and it's some association to black people.
And then the other story, I spoke on it. Pregnant black women are treated as if they're incompetent, and they wouldn't even let her in the hospital. Refusal of medically recommended treatment during pregnancy. They wouldn't let that lady in the hospital because they was blaming the AIDS on black people over there in China. I'm surprised a lot of y'all don't remember that, but that's when everything first started back then. You know, and they were saying the black people brought it, but then when I hear that the Chinese, it started over there with that G5 or something that they shot up in the air. I don't completely know the whole story, remember the whole story about that part of it, but they were blaming it on us. They were blaming it on us.
That center in, was it Wuhan? With they did all these different tests on different I think it was chemical warfare that got out by
chemical.
I by accident, but I believe it was chemical warfare.
China has a lot of African. Oh, y'all got to remember they was wanting to put all the black people out of China too. Y'all don't even remember that? Just last year.
I do remember that. I do remember that.
Because they was blaming us for the COVID. That's what I'm saying. They want all the black people out of China. Tracy Whitehead, I think, said in Africa they kicked all the Chinese out because they said that Chinese people were bringing them COVID.
I do recall that.
Yeah, and Africa did that too. But they were saying that the black people brought the COVID. They was trying to, and then the black people became homeless because the homeowners that they were renting from put all the people out on the streets. Just Google it. When all the black people over there got put out in the streets in China. They no longer wanted to rent to them. The people were homeless. And then the people that had Chinese over there, the ones that would have been good Samaritans, was trying to help them. And they had to sneak and help those black people as they was going to get beat, killed, or whatever for trying to help the black people who they were throwing on the streets, kicking them out their homes, saying that the black people is the cause of the COVID. This was just a year ago. I know some of y'all watching me now remember that. I know somebody got to remember all that from last year.
I remember part of it. I remember
that too. They wouldn't let black people. Yeah, Voodoo said she remembered that too. She said they wouldn't let black people in the stores and stuff. They kicked them out of hotels. They did. Hotels, apartment homes, wherever they's renting at. They kicked them black people in the street.
Lori said she think that African
it should have been All Me Baby 3 wasn't on Raw News. It was on every other news back there. It should have been. Let me see if I can find it.
The African descent showed up. I think, you know, my mother always used to say, if you shake a family tree, you don't know how many niggas gonna drop out of it. That's what my mama used to say. She was 85. Don't judge me.
Now, there's one story, China COVID-19 discrimination against Africans. The Chinese government should end the discriminatory treatment of Africans related to the COVID-19 pandemic, Human Rights said today. Let me see if this is one of the stories. Because I'm surprised nobody right here, right now, remember none of that. It was a big deal. They even showing it the stores, you know, when the people was on the streets, couldn't get them to come out. The Chinese government should end the discriminatory treatments of Africans related to the COVID-19 pandemic. Human Rights Watch said today. Authorities should also protect Africans and people of African descent throughout China from discrimination in employment, housing, and other rounds. In early April 2020, Chinese authorities in the southern city of Guangzhou in Guangdong province, which was China's largest African community, began a campaign to forcefully test Africans for the coronavirus and order them to self-isolate or to quarantine in designated hotels. Landlords then evicted African residents, forcing many to sleep on the street hotel, shops, restaurants, and refused African customers. Other foreign groups have generally not been subjected to similar treatment. So it was only the Black people. And reading this story from this was May 5th, 2020. And so all the news outlets had it. This was in the New York Times. They wrote this particular one. So, and I came and spoke about it. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on that, because remember, right after that, that's when they started boarding people up in their homes and stuff. So what happened to the Blacks that were put out of their houses and stuff?
That's what I was just telling y'all. Some of the Chinese Good Samaritans were trying to sneak and take them in so they can get them shipped out of China or give them houses. And some of them blow up. They was trying to help them. But if those Chinese got caught helping them, they may have just shot them on the spot. I don't know. But there were people sneaking and trying to help them, just like it remind you how they had the underground. Well, only to me, the Chinese was doing an underground thing with the Black people over there, where they were getting kicked out of everywhere. They was putting the people in the street. Because the word was the Black people thought that coronavirus was around. Now, y'all go ahead and research that, and y'all would find it for yourself, because like I said, it was a big deal. It really was, especially when 2 doctors come on their line, and their hair wasn't even nappy. They was lying. If you're Black, you can't go out. Africans, China face racism. And if you're Black, they couldn't go outside. Africans in southern China's largest cities say they have become targets of suspicion and subjected to forced evictions, arbitrary quarantines, and everything else. Yeah, y'all, it's a big thing. All these news authors did it. They say they treat us like we're the virus. Africans evicted from housing in Chinese city. This particular story was April 13th, 2020. So
no wonder I missed that. I probably missed a lot of stories back in April.
Well, they started talking about it before April. I'm just looking at the different stories.
With news, I like the news, but I don't catch everything. Probably during that time, I was so caught up with the virus that we were dealing with here in the United States, and all of that mess craziness that was going on with politics that I probably didn't pay much attention.
Okay, well, yeah, you probably was into politics, because I'll be on other news stories, because I watch politics at home, but it ain't nothing I really come on here and talk about, because it's kind of, just say some people talked about it, some don't, but it's kind of boring, because of the kind of channel I have. People don't want to hear nothing about the politics over here. And once in a while, I might throw a little bit out. But anyway,
I don't talk about politics really, but I just like to watch it.
I remember this part, Black people in China banned from McDonald's. I remember when they was banned from McDonald's. They couldn't go to McDonald's or anything, not Black people. They didn't want them over there because of coronavirus. They evicted from their homes. So y'all just go ahead and Google it. World News. They got a news called Independent. That's a good news too. Look that up too. And they'll tell you, because the people say they were all treated like animals.
Yeah. I don't do a whole lot of world news. I look at news, but I look at mostly stuff that will affect me. And I know that sounds real selfish, but I don't care for news. I don't watch it because I like it. I watch it because, we have to know what's going on in our community, in our, the things that's going to affect us.
We got to know what's going on in the world, period. We have to know what's going on in the world, period.
Oh, yeah, and like I say, I do watch politics, but it's nothing. Focus on a lot of local news, and then, the stuff that's affecting me in politics.
Well, I do watch my local news as well, and I watch world news. I have to keep up with what's going on in the world. I do watch politics or something, but on my channel, I don't. On Blast Box, I don't really go into it, because it's not nothing that nobody. But they turn on their TV and look at the politics news themselves. It's boring, really. It really is.
You ain't like Jay Wilson, are you? Jay Wilson be trying to run at 7 o'clock so he can catch the world news.
No, I'm not like him. I'm gonna run and catch you. I'm just looking at the world news. I look at all news. I look at MSNBC news. Only news I don't like is Fox, because I know they twisting everything. I go where CNN and MSNBC is my favorite, but I watch a lot of news. But I don't come on here and do no politics news, because I try to do what I know my followers want to hear. Also, your audience, you want to hear what they want to hear. So I do stuff that's going to keep my audience, and they not into, most of my audience not into, they really in the mess, really. But then they like hearing other stuff too, like some of them here right now. But politics, not so much. I try to, talk about stuff I know that people are interested in. You know, that's why that boy over there, Captain Go Christian, whatever his name, used to be on the men panel. That's why he don't be having nobody watch it, because people gonna watch the news themselves on TV. But that's what he do. He do news, politics, but that is boring. So I get to talk about some politics over here on Blessed Walk, and everybody gonna start leaving. I'm trying to cater to what I think people want to watch on my channel. And that's just, and on this channel, they know when they see me on Blessed too now that I'm going to talk about some other kind of news that's going on. Every once in a while, I might say something about politics if I need to, but just to be talking about that and religious. Politics, religion, people don't be want to hear that. You know, I'm trying to cater to my
I
audience.
don't know about that religion thing. People kind of, it depends.
It just depends. Nobody want to go too deep about no church, not on my channels. People, they really don't. I try to cater to what people, and I talk about church just a little bit, but I don't try to go too far and try to really, you know, on here and do no sermon and talk about church. I talked about it a little bit because it has something to do with what I was talking about, how the TV evangelist people do without going too deep and trying to preach. I give a sermon like I'm doing Sunday school or something. I don't want to go too deep.
It depends on how you talk about it. Like, for example.
No, well, I guess it depends on how some people talk about it. But what I see over here, I'll touch on something a little bit, but other than that, I cater to my audience.
Well, I definitely agree with you. It's not.
Yeah, because no matter how I talk about it, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No matter how I talk about it, don't nobody want to hear no religion and news from me over here on this politics and religion over here. They start leaving if I start trying to go too deep with it. So I don't talk about that. I try to cater to what they want to hear. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to talk about what people want to hear on Blessed too. So they'll send me a subject and ask me, have I heard about it? Do I want to talk on this? This is a good subject they want to hear. They want me to look it up and speak on it, and that's what I'm doing. But nobody never send me nothing about talk about some politics or some religion, because that ain't what they want to hear from me. They'll go to the channels that actually do that. I'll go turn on their TV and watch MSBC. They sell for politics, and nobody come up with no politics. And that's just the way I feel. And if I'm wrong,
it depends on the channel. If you go to some channels that do talk about it, there's huge numbers, but those people have. But that's
because those the people over there that talk about it is what I'm explaining. So they go over there to listen to people that talk about that kind of stuff.
I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. My channel on this channel under this name, it gets very few numbers. But my channel under the other name is Cruiser 2 is what people call popping. The big numbers I had to hide because of an issue going on right now. But
girl, don't hide your numbers. You know, people always be jealous and say the most.
Not because of that. I don't think anybody's jealous.
Because you know what? You got the kind of audience that like what you talk about. That's all that matters.
No, let me straighten that out so it don't get out and I don't end up on Sir King be saying anybody's jealous.
Right. People always end up on this for no reason. He's gonna analyze everything anyway, so
it has nothing to do with jealousy. I just want to get the record straight. It has nothing to do with jealousy. The reason why I had to hide it, I hid it under my membership on the other channel because of some legal issues with a certain person.
Oh, okay. If it's a legal issue, then I get it. Other than that, girl, I wouldn't be hiding none of my stuff.
Most people over on this side don't even know about it. I think you was one of the first. Well, certainly knows behind it, but I think you was one of the first ones that I actually showed that I was getting those type numbers over on that other channel. I was telling people to come stop to you because it's subject you talk about over there. You got that kind of people that want to hear that kind of stuff. So your numbers are good. My other channel should not mix. It should not mix.
Stacy, right? He gonna talk either way it go. We gonna talk.
Yeah, I don't want it to mix.
Talk about this today, and I'm not really talking about nobody, but it's gonna get twisted. So don't worry about it.
That's why on my other channel, I never told a lot of people.
I definitely wouldn't worry about that
because I didn't want it to mix. I didn't want the mixture. I want to do this over here and that over there.
It's because you know that if anybody that watched me every day on Blessed too. And if some of y'all here tell the truth, if I start talking about religions and politics, everybody start leaving. Because they didn't come over here to hear that. And I don't blame them. I'm not coming on here. I feel like a hypocrite coming on here getting somebody's sermon out of everything I do on here. I don't do like some people, gonna talk about mess every day, all day, and then come on here one day a week and act God and give a sermon. And then right after you get through with that sermon, you back in 30 minutes with the bullshit. No, I'm not doing that. No. That's a no. I don't bring my personal, private religion life to the YouTube. Now, I might mention something to passing, like I said, but other than that, I don't do that.
Yeah,
now,
Lori,
I got Victoria's Secret. Let me see.
Oh, I was answering Lori.
Let me get back
Lori,
to
I
that.
have a second channel. It's Miss Cruiser 2,
Let me
TOO.
see.
And basically on that channel, right
Go
now, I'm
ahead.
in the midst of fighting with William McRae.
This
On that channel, I talk about more of like church news and
I know
stuff like
you will,
that.
Stacy. But let me say this. Well, I'll promote you to end, Mr. Cruz. Hold on.
Oh,
Somebody
you don't
just
have to. I
asked.
was just answering. You don't have to. I was just
Let
answering
me get this
Stacy.
out before I get too far from it. I want to answer what somebody just told me because I'm getting too far from it now. Somebody just asked me about Victoria, a secret. I'm trying to go back up to that person that asked me about Victoria's Secret. Just say it again. I got away from it. I was trying to get there. Victoria's Secret. Oh, and I didn't mean, I hope you didn't take that the wrong way. At the end, I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody where to go. That's what we listen.
No, I'm telling you that I don't want you to. I don't promote this
Did you
channel
see?
over on
Okay,
this side.
Stacey Robinson asked me that. Okay, no, Stacey, elaborate a little bit so I can see what you're talking about. Oh, I see it. Okay, I remember it. Let me get there. Okay, it was that white lady. Okay, don't record my mental breakdown. Victoria's Secret, Karen Shields, white. That was 4 hours ago too. Now this happened the other day. I see voodoo. I see it now. Y'all have to watch Bless. That woman acting the fool. Okay, this is Yahoo Life. Now, okay, and it happened yesterday, I think, because I thought just a smidget of it. That's why I was trying not to get too far from it because I was kind of forgetting. Now I'm going to read this to y'all. Don't record my mental breakdown. Victoria's Secret, Karen sheds white woman tears after attacking black woman in the store. Okay, let me get to it. Another Karen is currently trending on social media, and this time the belligerent culprit struck at a Victoria's Secret at the Short Hills Mall in New Jersey on July 11th. Yeah, I remember seeing this. I never got a chance to get around to talk about it. The victim, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I think it's Jamora. It's I think the L is silent, Ljeoma. Ukenta, Ukenta, captured the shocking moment on her cell phone when the woman, who has now been identified as Abigail Elphick, Elphick, charged at her seemingly trying to smack the phone out of her hand. Once Ukenta mentioned that she had recorded the entire altercation, Elphick proceeded to have a full-on meltdown in the middle of the store, realizing that her rude and violent behavior had been caught on camera. The trending video is a segment of a 6-part YouTube video recording of the incident. Ukenta told authorities that as she was shopping around the store, Abigail rudely jumped in front of her and even pushed her out the way. That's when Elphick can be seen trying to smack the phone out of Ukenta's hand. In the clip, you can hear Ukenta saying disbelief. Now we're going to get to the clip. Let y'all hear it. Karen Goes Crazy, part 1. Now this happened. Let's see. Let's go. Okay, no, well, let y'all see it too if I can.
Now you are, oh my God. Oh my God.
Where these Karens be coming from?
Do you see this? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I never thought nothing like
I'm gonna try to show it to y'all.
She just tried to run and hit me. And now she.
Oh, Lord. Okay, no. Can y'all put the fair rights up?
Now you are. Oh
and everybody fell off. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I want y'all to see this.
Do you see this? Oh my God.
Let me see if I can show it to y'all.
I never thought nothing like this. Okay, no, excuse. Now you are. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you see this? Oh my God. I never thought nothing like this would happen to me. She just tried to run and hit me. And now she. Did you see her? You saw her, right? They all saw her. Oh my God. Karen had a breakdown. She tried to hit me. Ask your workers. She tried to hit me. She tried to hit me. Now I want security for you. Oh my God. Oh my God. You should have thought about that before you did what you did. Oh my God.
Now I'm trying to get back to the hit part. Oh my God. Don't be trying to hit nobody. Not going to show y'all. She tried to hit this lady.
Excuse. Now you are. Oh my God.
Girl, that,
God. Oh God, no, it's you. Now
well, see, they're not showing her actually. You can't see the person who she actually hit at, but she definitely swung at her.
Oh my God,
Wow.
like this what happened to me. She just tried to run and hit me, and now she.
Y'all been on here a long time. I'm just not realizing this. I'm on Best Walkers a long.
Oh my God. Karen had a breakdown. She tried to hit me. Ask your worker.
It went so quick. She went at her and swung. I was trying to get it to the beginning so y'all can see the actual swing. Let me see if it another stack where I can see the actual swing. Now this Karen part 2. Oh, she really showed out, y'all. Oh my God. Now I got to say that too.
I'm going to protect myself.
She really showed out. Oh my God. Look at this.
Can you please stop? Yeah.
Did y'all see that?
She attacked me and tried to say I attacked her. You look.
Get away from me!
Oh, y'all better get this lady.
Get away from me!
You better. You're security.
Get that water!
Security. Look at this. Yes. Can y'all
Get her away from me! 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 And the lady not even over there by her.
No, I gotta just protect myself. She's trying to attack me. No.
Stop threatening me!
See, and she's saying I'm threatening her. I'm not saying nothing to her. It's to protect me. Once the law get here, who they gonna believe? Her white ass or my black ass?
No! Get her away from me, please! Stop her recording from me!
Where is security in this short house? Oh my God! In this short house.
Get her away!
I gotta stop coming here. I thought this was the safe mall.
She's recording me. Y'all get the gist of it. At the very beginning of this second part right here. I got to let y'all see this part. This lady is on the phone trembling, saying that she's attacking her. Oh my God. I gotta let y'all see that part too. Wait a minute.
You keep lying saying I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to protect myself. Can you please stop recording?
Wow. Wow. Trying to get to that one part where she's on the phone shaking.
You keep lying saying I'm threatening you.
Now, I don't hear her threatening her. Oh my, now all I can say is, oh my God. Oh my God. So she's doing all that so she can pretend like she got hurt really bad so she can bring a lawsuit up against this black lady. Wow. Did y'all see that? I don't know. All I know is that she tried to slap some black lady, Kiki, and the black lady, I don't know, protect herself or whatever. She having a nervous breakdown. I think it's a put on. What y'all think? Do y'all think this is a show? Wow. Yeah, that first part, I wanted y'all to see her down there on that floor shaking like that. I mean, shaking. And I'm glad the lady is I'm glad the lady's recording the whole thing. I'm really glad she's recording. And thanks for coming up, Faith. Y'all didn't see when y'all actually went down because I'm running my mouth to step over her and ask her for. Do y'all think they would have let a black person land there like that? They'd have been called the ambulance with a straight jacket on. And this went viral. But anyway, y'all been on here exactly 2 hours. I didn't realize I was talking that much over here. I just wanted to do them two news stories turned into, woo, wow. We did the Karen lady, the Victoria's Secret lady. What do we call this right here? How did I get here? Wait a minute, y'all. But she looked different in this picture right here. Victoria's Secret Karen, tax black woman has a meltdown. This was a day ago. This was 15 hours ago. Oh, Lord. New York Post, NewJersey.com, Yahoo News. Everybody reporting on this. USA Today, TMZ. Just an hour ago, some Complex reported on it. I've been on here a long time this morning. Yeah, I guess it's good. And I ain't heard nothing, ain't doing nothing else. And Brooke said, I just came to get my free panties of Victoria's Secret Karen. Wait a minute, she could explain she came there to get her free panties. Wow. Y'all got to go watch it for yourself, though, if y'all haven't seen it. I did hear about it in passing the other day, but I didn't pay no attention. Oh, okay, Kiki. Hold on. Okay, and let me plug this up, too. Let's see. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Okay, give me a minute, because you know how it is on your phone. I'm trying to plug this up. Don't look like the juice going down. Okay, got that plugged up. Now, gotta put this down. Let me see if I can get this link dropped. Okay, here we go. Should I put my brand? Brand first. Brand. Okay, then I gotta go back. Oh, okay, right here. Wait a minute. Brand. Let me get my brand up first. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. Okay, I got that. Now, give me a minute. I got it. Post comment. Chat. Oh my God! You grab it. Go ahead and grab it, because then I got to push more and do it again. You see it? There's the link. Panties was buy two, get one free. She had $20 off coupon. Oh, Lordy. See if I can get it perfect this time. You hear?
This beef is blessed.
Okay, okay, that's you. You move this out the way. Say something. Talk more. I'm serious. People, it's computer savvy. They'll be saying, yeah, this me. Had your whole voice recorded. I don't move nothing until you actually start talking.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this me right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to show, Miss Bless. I ain't working with nothing.
What?
If I try to show something, they ain't gonna see it. So hey,
I'll try to move this. Okay, I got it moved.
I got a video with Face Yaya was doing that at Walgreens. They said they said they didn't have no more popcorn. She done fell out on the aisle and started screaming out. He said, "Oh my God!"
And she kept lying though. She kept saying, "Get away from me! She's recording me! She's attacking me!" I'm glad that lady got the whole thing because the black lady
Yeah.
wasn't close to her all, but she was recording. See, she didn't like the fact that she was getting recorded from doing all she was doing. Because if she hadn't got recorded, it would have been a lot of lies, you know.
The police made me mad. That's who made me mad. The police.
The police. Oh, I didn't see that part when the police got involved. What happened?
Oh, he said that he couldn't put her out the mall.
Why? Now you know they would have tied up another black person. You know they would have tied us up.
Well, we would have went to jail. They would have took us to jail.
Yeah. Well, actually, they would have put a straight jacket on us. You know, because we'd be on there doing the most. You know what I'm saying?
All on the ground and stuff. Who that is? That's Face
I just saw Face Yaya trying to come up. Face Yaya, was that you? Face Yaya, I put that up and look like Face Yaya was back there. Face Yaya, was that you? Evidently it wasn't, huh?
She better not come up here and put that popcorn video out. She trying to come get me back. That probably was her. She probably fell off though.
Okay, let me see who's back here now. Okay, guess. Okay, I got my thing up here. Face, that was you. Face.
Yes, ma'am. That was me.
Oh, okay, girl. I was gonna go ahead and ban that face. I thought that was one of them fake ones. Let me move my thing out the way.
Get that
No,
popcorn video.
the first one got the Biggie Small picture, girl.
Huh?
They used the Biggie Small picture for me.
Biggie Small.
Oh, I don't got that.
Kiki, you miss me. You miss me.
I sure do.
I
Why
know
they
you.
use
I said,
why
he
they
didn't
use
come
the
right up
biggest
and talk
small?
about that. He had a picture, a video of me. I said, see, he's starting stuff, but that's okay. As soon as you show that video, Kiki, I'm gonna find the smallest, teeniest, teeniest I can find, and I'm gonna tell everybody you. I don't even care if it's a Chinese man. I'm gonna say you.
a Chinese midget man in the store. How big?
Oh Lord, not a Chinese midget.
A black Chinese midget.
Hey, Faith and Kiki, talk for a minute. Let me go refresh my cup since I've been over here longer than what I planned on. Ooh, I'm over here on my positive channel all this time. Oh, and having fun too, huh?
This blessed, huh?
She went to go get some coffee.
Yeah, y'all go and talk.
Yeah,
Wow,
but the whole thing, if that lady had been, if the black lady was acting like that white woman, she'd have been tased before she even got the
or she'd have went to jail. I know for
she'd have
sure
been
they would have
tased
took her.
and went to jail. She'd have got both.
Yep. And then the police chief, he won't try to act like. Did you see that part too when she went to the mega police report? Yeah, and
they're gonna tell her she got to go through internal affairs.
And and no, she don't. That ain't got nothing to do
All
with
she
it.
had to do was fill out that form.
That was it.
Exactly. She ain't have to do nothing. The internal affairs is for them. That's not for her.
Right.
She's filing a complaint.
That's for if they would have did her something. If they would have beat her. That's for if they would have beat her or if they would have shot her or something like that. That's what that's for. The police.
Well, they did. That was definitely a police thing. The security gonna say they couldn't even tell the lady to leave the mall. Now you know they done told folks to get out the mall for far less than that.
I done got put out the mall for yelling and screaming at fussing with other people.
Hey y'all, yeah, I'm here. I don't know what y'all was talking about. Since I'm on here this long, I said let me give you some more coffee. I'm over here on Blessed too. And I having fun. I've been on Blessed too all this time, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But Voodoo, I thought that was. I don't believe the security guard. I thought that was the police officer. I didn't think that was security because security said
that was both. That was both of them.
Both of them told her she had to go to internal affairs.
She talked to security first.
All she needs is a good lawyer. She ain't got to talk to nobody else.
Look at part 3 then. Y'all ever did it in part 3?
$24,000, not $47,000, I think.
We're good. But honestly, somebody should have took that case pro bono because they definitely gonna get paid.
Oh, that's money all day long.
Y'all talking about this right here? This is part 3, right? Is it a part 3? Because I didn't see it when the police was into it.
It's about 10 parts to that, Bless, if you go catch the whole thing all the way through.
Okay. Victoria's Secret on the gains on improved guidance. Okay, I'm gonna have to really look at that today. I'll come back later on and talk about the other parts. I know I heard just a little bit the other day, but other stuff was going on. And then when somebody just asked me in my chat about it, I said, let me take a gander too. But Friday, tomorrow, we got another interesting talk. And it's something, like I said, we never thought about. I'm blessed too.
Tomorrow, Thursday.
Well, I'm meaning to say Friday. I'm saying Friday. Y'all know what I mean. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that whole thing.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was interesting the way that no one even asked her, was she okay?
Yeah, Stacey, they got to put that tape. They're not gonna pull it though. You know that's the.
They don't have any choice though. Once she sued, that's it.
Yep. If she would have did it, then they would have pulled the tape. They wouldn't even look at the people's phone. They would have looked at the surveillance tape, and then they would have took that black woman to jail.
Yeah. Well, Sam,
baby, they did do something. The one black lady with the black dress on stood in between her and the other lady when the lady was chasing her.
Yep.
I think you can see it about the second time she running from the lady. When the lady makes the second advance towards her, the lady stood in between her.
The only thing that annoyed me, I just hated what she kept saying. Oh my God, that just was so annoying.
Well, everybody seen that was fake. The lady wasn't even nowhere by her. She was filming, and she was, oh my God. She even laid down at one point when I was trying to let y'all see how she started shaking and trembling. Get away from me! The lady went nowhere by her.
You need to see how she lay down. That was the slowest fall. She planted her feet, and then
I thought she caught a seizure or something. She really was catching a fit.
Slow.
Well, they got the grill rug very attacked black woman has meltdown after she's caught on camera. So she got caught. She wanted to do the meltdown.
Lady Nika. Good morning. Good afternoon, Lady Nika.
Good morning, Lady Nika. No situation was found. A black person could never. That's what I just said, Lady Nika. That was a black woman. Oh my God, how many police cars would have pulled up, the ambulance and everything, because they would have brought the straight jacket and tied down on the gurney.
The only way the ambulance got there after they tased the hell out of them.
And tied down on the gurney, that's right. They would have said, took her to 5150. Out here, they call it the J ward, where the Bay Area, anybody from the Bay Area know of Martinez, they call it, they would have took her to the J ward. She would have been tied down, put in that room with just padded all around with nothing. That's what they would have did to a black woman.
5150, that's cycle.
That's right. There's no way they would have let a black woman lay down there and do all that.
First of all, we ain't laying down on no floor if you ain't pushed us down there or knocked us out. We don't do floors that often.
I think I'm starting to break up now.
That
was Kiki.
Oh, okay.
That was me.
I'm surprised I'm on this long and ain't broke up, but I'm on Blessed too on this other gadget. That's okay. So, but anyway, y'all be out by now, but I ain't got nothing. Y'all, this is weird. I don't have nothing to do this morning. I normally have somewhere to run when I get off or something to do, and ain't nobody on live. Ain't nobody scheduled no live or nothing.
You ain't got nothing to do, Bless. Why don't you go in that kitchen, make me that sweet potato pound cake you keep talking about and sitting there?
I need to. I wonder, can I use like my niece made up a bunch of sweet potato pies. I got a couple actual sweet potato pies in the freezer already made up. I just need to go in the oven. But she also gave me the filling. Now I need to read the recipe and see if I can use that pie filling.
Miss Bless,
you probably can.
Huh?
Did y'all see all the stuff I was cooking last night?
While I've been on live
at my pretend job.
While I was on live right now this morning, I was surfing to see was anybody on live, and I didn't see nobody. But I ran across you, but I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. I see that you with the fish in the skillet with the lemon on it.
Yeah,
What's that salmon?
That's called an alajillo. They call it.
Okay, so that wasn't okay. That's the name of the fish. That wasn't salmon, right?
No, the fish. I don't know what kind of fish that is. It ain't salmon though. That ain't tilapia either. That's just some fish that we ordered and we just cut it up, clean it up, and then just put it in there. It's good though.
Okay, I'm actually because my sister used to make baked salmon with lemon slices down it too. So I said when I got a chance, I was gonna look. I didn't get a chance to actually look at it. That's a long recipe. There's a lot that goes there.
You get to get on IG and get to talking. You ain't got to type it out.
I'm looking for it now again, even while I'm talking
to you.
She
the recipes. What, the alajillo?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. I see it. This is my wife's favorite. I cook her just before I go home because I know I'm going to get. Boy, why would you write something
Yeah,
like this?
I made.
Why'd you write this?
You know, I
Because
gotta
I
put
know
a
I'm
little
going to.
spin on it.
Why would you know? Why would you write something like that though, Kiki?
It was funny to me, but that's
That's funny. I asked him what.
See, yeah, that's her favorite right there. I did that last night though. I did it
but
last
what
You
do
know,
night.
you
I ain't
serve it
everybody
over,
knows it, but I
Kiki?
don't want.
Do you serve
Huh?
it over rice or something?
Say that again.
What you serve it over?
With some bread.
Oh,
French
Kiki,
bread,
yeah, I need that.
Yeah,
French
I
bread,
serve it with
butter
some.
bread, cheese bread.
It's something like it's like a seafood. Like it have crab legs, crab claws,
I saw that.
shrimp,
I saw the
uh,
shrimp.
the fish, tomatoes. Like it got a lot of stuff that go with it. It's good. Garlic.
I know
Like
they gotta
it's a
have
lot of
garlic. Does
stuff.
it have lemon in
It
there? That
sound good.
dill?
Yeah, lemon. Yeah, I gotta squeeze the lemon. You squeeze the lemon in there after it's all done though. When you put it on the grill, you gotta put it on the grill and let it cook. And once it start boiling, then you squeeze the lemon in there.
Oh, so you grilled it. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
get a
and
chance
let
to
it
look
cook
at
with
the.
the
Oh, there
lemon.
it is. I see the whole plate now. Just made a tartare. So what kind of tartare? What is that? Let's see. I see the
that's a
French bread.
fillet.
Oh, that bread look good. Is that cheese bread or garlic bread?
No, that's you make the bread with the butter. It ain't no garlic bread. It's you put lemon zest, the butter, lemon juice. Like it's just a bread that we make
Well, you
that
need to put the recipe, put it, make a little thing and put the
no
recipe of the
I
bread. It
no
looks good.
I
Huh?
can't do it because that's their
Oh, wow.
recipe.
It's a family secret.
Yeah, that's their all them recipes is their recipes. So we
I
can't
don't
Okay,
know.
so
do
I
it.
need mines in my inbox. Let me
so
not
what
get it.
what is
I
the
don't know what
tartare?
your is.
The tartare is
What's
filet mignon. It's
oh,
filet.
okay.
You cut
I
it
see
up.
it at the bottom. Okay.
I
Oh,
don't
Yeah.
so
like to let me know.
what was the special occasion for you to go all out like that?
He was at work and he needed to
People
make
was ordering it.
People was ordering it.
Yeah, people was ordering it. I made like 5 or 6 of them. I took a picture of all of them.
Oh, you're a good husband.
What I did?
I said you're a good husband. Make that dinner like that for your wife.
No,
Oh
he was
yeah.
at work, bless. He only made her one. He could have made
Oh,
two and sent it FedEx. Matter of fact, three, because Voodoo been asking for one. So I don't understand.
Voodoo want red beans and rice.
No, Voodoo said she want her plate.
She want that plate too.
I want one too though. That looks
Oh,
delicious.
look at Stacy said, "Did my wife?" No, she didn't try the wig. She got mad.
I
She
know
didn't
damn
know
well.
what it
What
was.
made you
She
think you
thought it
knew
was
how
a
to
chia
buy
pet.
weed? But what made you think you knew how to buy weed?
Me being, I'm petty.
Wow.
Well,
I paid
I'm keep it
I paid
1,000.
$60 for that wig. I want my money back.
You bought that wig when you was kissing 5A butt. Now you
Yeah,
mad at
yeah,
5A. You talking about it? See,
yeah,
that's what happens when you do shit out of spite. Stop being spiteful.
yeah. And look at it. Now I look crazy. I want my money
Yes,
back.
indeed. But anyway, I had been on here so long. I had in my mind today I wasn't gonna do no
Oh
fancy looking
yeah.
like that, but I was gonna throw
Auntie,
my caps together with my fat back today. I still might do it later
Auntie
on.
Nika, yeah, you missed the review. It was sure did miss
Oh
the
yeah,
review.
he had put the wig on the dog and everything yesterday.
Yeah, you
He
Miss
put the
Bless was
wig on the
weak
dog.
laughing. Miss
Yeah.
Bless, she had to keep
You
refreshing so she could
you
see.
can't buy no more wigs. Give the money to your wife. And first of all, don't be trying to buy her no $60 wig because your wife's wigs are not that cheap. Your wife wears very good quality hair. So don't be
It
trying to
probably
like
was
change.
he got it on
Yeah,
sale. So he
she
probably got it
told
on
me
sale.
2 or 300 up.
Well,
I
mine
thought it was $60.
well,
Shit.
mine can be that to 100 and up, depend if when you get a human hair. But when you want to just get a certain style just to put on, then you get some synthetic hair, for different styles. Because when I get a human hair wig, I can't do nothing with it, but where the style that it is, if you get it long, you can curl it to make different styles. But sometimes you want different styles, you'll get wigs like that too, because I have to. I'm quite sure everybody have. You know, go get them nasty piece of wig for $60 for a regular style. And then if you want to keep hair forever, then you go get you some human hair that you keep forever. But it be basically that same style, you know. So, but you know, you can catch them on sale too. Human hair and stuff on sale.
Y'all gonna make me go put the wig on the dog again.
Don't do that.
I told you I got two. I bought 2 wigs. I bought 2 of them. I bought that one and another one. Yes,
Lord. You had to keep refreshing yesterday so I can see the whole wig. You know,
Miss Bless was so funny yesterday.
And you know, I'm gonna tell you something else, Kiki. I didn't even realize I was on. I forgot I was even on your panel because I was looking at the chat part. I had to get my other gadget to see you. I didn't know how to put you up there to see the gadget because this is a different phone.
Are they gonna hold my phone, Stacey?
And so I had to do that. And then when I realized that, I said, "Oh, I was on this panel for about an hour. Huh? I didn't even know. I was looking at you.
Yeah, you been on the panel. You just was. I don't know what was going on with your device.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It kept lagging, and it keep refreshing. And at the end is when I felt like I was actually still sitting on the panel when I picked up my other gadget, and I looked at you and me say, "Oh, I'm on the panel still."
Well, Miss Bless, you had the chat rolling when you was reading, when you was dragging who that was, Lady Pete. Oh man, the whole chat that was so funny.
But you need to stop bothering people, you know. And like I was telling everybody yesterday, I don't mind having fun like that. But yeah, it was just fun. We wasn't really dragging. Like right now, we just having fun. We're not really dragging. We did some stuff this morning, but it was fun. I just didn't realize I was on that panel. I really didn't because I was looking at the chat and doing a lot of stuff with my phones. That's what I was doing. Like when I get up here, I'm going to be on the phone for home. I'm going to drop the Verizon, but I'm about tired of them. I need to call the AT&T or whatever in this area, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be Xfinity, but I'm hoping I can still keep direct TV because I got to catch up on Big Brothers. Now, I'm watching every season. Big Brother.
Mind your business. Don't it say Yaya?
What?
I'm all in y'all business.
I gave you just AliExpress. Do y'all watch Big Brother?
I don't watch that.
I said I'm gonna stop watching it because they got 2 races on there, but I still got to go watch it. There ain't no black person that ever won though. Not unless you talk, but if you count the celebrity Big Brother, that don't count. I want to see the regular Big Brother. I want to see somebody black on a regular Big Brother win. So I'm gonna catch up on them. When I do, I'm gonna be on here talking about it to y'all. But now, Lock and Boss Lady always give good reviews on Big Brother. I usually
that's her show. She love that.
Yeah, and I usually get over there and comment, so I know she's doing her reviews already. I already missed the first couple episodes, but I'm gonna make sure I watch it and catch up with it. Matter of fact, I'll be on there catching them this evening. I do, Lady Nika. I said I was gonna stop watching, but then I don't know, something keep drawing me back over there, you know. So I watch, and I used to watch the show that came up that on after when they be on the island, those people. But I stopped watching them. It's not too many reality shows I don't watch. My favorite one is Hell's Kitchen. And do y'all watch Hell's Kitchen?
Yeah, I watched that.
Okay, do you see the episode when all the little kids, you see, it's a genius in everything. You got some little kids, they are geniuses when it comes to cooking. So did you see the episode when the little kids was cooking?
I don't think I saw that one yet.
Gordon Ramsay, yeah, they got some little kids be cooking some fancy food.
That's old though, right? That one old.
They come on every season. It be a season every year.
Yeah, I didn't see that one yet.
You didn't see it? Well, you Google up the Gordon Ramsay and Google when the kids cooking. You'll see what I mean. I be watching the kids cook.
How he talk to people. How he talk to people, I've been to slap the hell out of him.
It's the name of it. You got to Google it. Voodoo put it up, the Master Chef Kids. And those kids are awesome. They cook everything. And do you know they be like 7, 8, 9, and 10 years old? They must start cooking at 3 or 4. They know the right measurement. They know how to cook all the exotic food.
My daughter, she be doing a little something. She know how to cook macaroni. She know how to cook grits, oatmeal. She know how to cook some stuff by herself.
Yeah, teach her
and my wife.
But teach you the next step. And them kids be on there baking and doing all kind of stuff.
She know how to cut onion. She know how to cut bell pepper. She be doing her little thing a little bit.
Yeah, but keep teaching her because I got my grandbaby so far. We just be baking. She always want me to bake something. She'll be over here. I'm gonna have her all of August, y'all. Well, they can stop coming in the morning because she's going back to school and the parents got to work, of course. I'm gonna have to pick up her every day from school at 2:30. So I know most of the night she'll be spending the night instead of me running over there every day to get her from school. Just send her. I have to take her from school to school from here. So I'm gonna have her the whole month of August. But I'm gonna enjoy every moment of it because I thank God every day that I'm alive to see my one and only granddaughter. Now the other ones are my grandkids. I claim for the sisters that went on their children. Hell, really, those my grandkids too. But I'm talking about one actually from my son. That's the only one granddaughter. You know what I'm saying? Because they're all mostly boys.
That's the one who always be by you, huh?
Huh?
That's the one who always be by you. She be all
that's right there, the little nosy one. She'll walk.
She be stuck under your husband.
What? Yeah, she love her grandpa. Oh my
she
God!
love her grandpa.
Tell she's a daddy's girl because she love being at her daddy too. But yeah, that's the first place she run in there. Grandpa, what you watching? Because he love any and every kind of sports. He got his own TV, his own chair. He got his little man den, is what I call it. You know, like y'all men want y'all man den. Yeah, when you get married, as long as me, y'all understand you got to have a man den because they be wanting to be quiet for their football games.
When we
any
moved
kind of game to go on.
We moved in this new house. I got me one.
You got your man cave too? Yeah, man cave. He'll fall asleep in that man cave in that chair watching whatever, and I don't disturb me because that's well, you deserve that though. All this I deserve to have
my daughter, she be in there more than me because the TV big. She be in there watching cartoons and stuff. I be having to run her out. You got a TV in your own room. 42
yeah, but she'll sit in there with that tablet and on the TV on tennis, boxing, with any kind of sport that come on that TV and politics. I said I was secretly filming one day talking about the politics because he be politicking me to death. I don't be want to hear on the politics all the time.
They said they got another stimulus check about to come.
Well, they ain't really signed up on it. It ain't all written in stone yet, is it?
They voted for it.
Okay, they voted for it. It already went through.
They who is it? The House. I think the Senate got to do it.
Oh yeah, I like Emerald too, Voodoo. But I like the other guy. I like Gordon Ramsay best. But Lady Nika saying something about an air fryer. My sister and them had an air fryer, but you still got to put a little oil in there. I think.
I used to work with Emerald Laglace. That's who made some of the air fryers. I used to work with Big Boy.
Oh, really?
He a good chef too.
Yeah, I liked him too, but my favorite is Gordon Ramsay. And I'm gonna find this old episode to talk about this lady. They called it the cat lady, and they was overcharging. It was overcharging people food and not making it right and making it in the microwave.
Yeah. I saw that episode. Episode. And
that lady was crazy.
On her.
Yes, indeed.
On her.
Yeah, she was a nut, a total nut.
And she thought every time the man finds something wrong, which is he was right, she always thought that she was right.
He was scared of her though. Her husband was scared of it though. He didn't even want to tell her that the food was coming back and none of that.
I
ordered his air fryer. Oh, you ordered his air fryer. Okay. But you still got to put a little oil in it because I was asking my niece, I go, she said you still got to put a little oil in it. I tasted it. Okay. I still want to do my old fashioned though. Get me old black iron skillet, put my grease in there and deep fry it.
But the air fryer is better because I mean you can actually taste the food without all that grease and stuff like that. It tastes real fresh.
If you fry your chicken right and don't have it like it's boiling, first of all, whatever you skillet you fry in, leave for frying only. Because you cook any other stuff in there besides frying, it's gonna be like your food is boiling instead of frying. But I get my grease good and hot like it's supposed to be. Put my chicken in there, cook it at the speed it's supposed to be cooked. Come out of there. It barely be any grease missing from my skillet when I take my chicken out because I know to fry it just right. My chicken don't be greasy. Some people pound too much chicken in their skillet and then it come out greasy. No, you got to have room.
You're not supposed to do that. Yeah, you gotta have room so when you flip
around each piece of the chicken so it can be perfect. Same with fish. I don't pound all them pieces in my skillet. It got to be enough room around each piece. And speaking of fish, I'm going back to fish. Tilapia has no nutrition value at all. Believe that. It's a
Tilapia is not a
man-made
real
fish.
fish.
It's a clone fish. And
Yeah.
now, for some reason, a lot of restaurants have it as a delicacy. Please, that y'all ain't no nutrition value at all in
Yeah,
no
tilapia
tilapia.
is not a real fish.
No,
Shout
it's
out
not a real
to
fish. Hey, Stop
I see
Lying
my boy in
TV.
the
Thank
chat.
you.
Stop Lying TV too.
Yeah, thank you.
See my
Stop
boy
Lying
in the
TV.
chat. You don't have
But I might get an air fryer. Now, is that me
take-
messing up or is it you?
That
Is
was
that
me.
you,
Hold on.
Kiki?
That's me. Let me go back
Oh,
right
okay.
here.
Well, y'all been on here. I can't believe I've been on Blessed too all this time. That goes to show y'all I ain't have nowhere to run to this morning. I sure could have been cooking, but I got here and we started talking about all these different subjects. I'm gonna have to change my title and my description. I didn't know I was gonna talk about all that. But
Hey,
like I
mean
said, like,
girl.
come on, I never know what I'm gonna talk about. Huh?
I was speaking to Mean Girl.
I didn't even know. I was talking so much I didn't even realize when Miss Cruz and them dropped down. Huh?
You be into it too.
Once I start talking, I don't pay no attention to the chat because I don't be want to get thrown off. So I look over there every so often.
Yeah, you be into
I'll be, I'll be into my stuff. And then when I get through, then it's time for everybody to go ahead and talk. I'm not one of those, like you got some people that make videos, they stay in their chat, they start arguing with the trolls, like somebody said something a little while earlier, I ignored it. Maybe they're trying to get me to mention that person. I don't know.
I don't fuss with trolls. I don't do trolls. I will ignore you. I probably block you. I don't do trolls.
And you know what, Voodoo? Go ahead and fry it, because I still might do mine too. I perfectly bought me some fat back, which is salt pork. I'm gonna fry it. I can fry it with bacon. I still gonna do it, but I don't know what kind of meat I want to put with it yet. I was thinking about I got a roasted chicken in there, but I don't care for chicken. I have to do. I like the Cornish hens, but I might roast it. I don't know what I want with it, because once I do that, then that's gonna involve cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what I want with it yet. I'm not no fried eating person. Chicken, I just don't care for fried chicken like I used to. When I do, I have to cut that Cornish hen up. I don't like them big fat chicken with all that fat.
Oh, I love
you got to season it. You got to season chicken too hard these days because all the chemicals in it to make it taste good. Chicken just don't taste like what chicken used to taste like, for real.
Right. Trolls I ignore and block. I would never argue. I think you got to be a psychopath to argue with trolls.
I had one in here earlier, Lady Nick. I think you're just getting here. I tell you when I talk to you, they wanted me to bite on it. I forgot who said it, but and I didn't bite. I guess it felt like it was something I wanted to know. I don't know.
That sucker know we don't play with them trolls around here.
I really don't care. Talking about somebody made a statement. I don't care about all that. I know what they were trying to do, but it didn't work.
Oh yeah. We say what we had to say it about that, and we ain't saying it no more.
Well, yeah, it don't got to work. And I move in my time. You never know when. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. If I say I'm gonna do something, you ain't gonna know when I'm gonna do it though. But I'm not gonna. But I'm not like you. 13. I know you listening. But I'm not like him. I'm not gonna sneak and do nothing. I'm gonna say it when I can actually do it. I'm not like him at all. And so he gonna twist this too.
Who, Sir Queen?
Okay. Yeah, he twists everything.
Sir Queen, I got a video that I'm about to upload on you.
He analyzed everything come out my mouth.
When I say I'm about to, this video gonna be so disrespectful.
Cordial. I'm trying to stay cordial.
He jealous of you. He jealous of you. That's what it is. You have all the real
we had a good
content
cordial
creators.
relationship. Really, I thought we had a good cordial relationship, but he been saying some stuff lately.
It's jealousy. He is real jealous of you, and I don't know why. It's sad. It's really sad.
Ooh, who got some? You know what, y'all? I might make me a simple dinner like that. Stacy, girl, I might just put some, not smoked neck bone. I can smoke the seasoned food, some regular neck bones, and some cornbread and some cabbage. Good old fashioned dinner. That remind me of a dinner like Spilly Boy be cooking. He be getting down over there on some real food.
Yeah, that boy, his neck bone be looking so good.
I mean, he be cooking some dinners over there. Yeah, now I hate you said that. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. And I'll come back later on to show y'all my dinner.
Voodoo's so greedy. That's all she talk about is food.
Voodoo likes some food. I do too, but I can't wait to this person when they do they're gonna do their member thing and the special thing they're gonna come show us and do it with us. I can't wait. I ain't gonna say it because I think they said it on live. They have to say it on live again. They sell.
Every
But I
time
can't
I'm
wait.
supposed to walk on Bourbon, it rains. It's like it's just keep raining
Well,
down here.
put your coat on and go on
It's
out there.
annoying.
Rain, snow, and shine. You got to work. Rain,
Ooh,
snow, and shine.
It floods though. It floods out here bad.
Rain, snow, and shine.
They done stole all the money. They done. They
Because
been
it
flooding
always
so
rains in
bad.
Louisiana. Because it rains almost every day when I was out there in the summertime and everything. Then the mosquitoes got to flying. You know what? I can't live there. But that's just like some people say they can't live in California. It's scared of earthquake. But earthquakes ain't like that all the time. You know, but when they hear about it, they hear about the worst ones. They think it's always earthquakes. That's not true. But that was big, though, last week. Because like I say, well, I live at Shuck 3 times. And I'm figuring maybe 20 to 30 seconds at a time. Now, that's a long shake when it's an earthquake.
Miss
And it
Cruiser,
did
you
it 3
gotta
times,
DM
then
me.
it waited an hour, did it again. And the last shake was, I had 5 shakes, was about 10 something that night. But they said it was so many aftershocks that they can last for days. So I'm quite sure it was worse in the Bay Area. Because I'm like in the
Hold on, Miss
valley.
Bless.
Sacramento is flat.
Miss Cruiser, this what I'll do for you. If you DM me and tell me what date y'all coming down here, I can go to the hotel for you. And while you on the phone, you can book the hotel. You know, while you're on the phone, I can go to the hotel for you if you want to. It's a lot of hotels. It depends on if you want to be on Bourbon, if you want to be on Canal. I'll let it be on Canal. Don't go on Bourbon. Go on Canal. You don't want no hotel on Bourbon.
Well, it be fires every year in the summertime, but it ain't nothing like people really think it just happen almost every day. It's not like that. And the earthquakes is in before and in between the great big ones, so it ain't like the way people really think. Landslides if it rains too much, you know. But it's not all every day, all day. You don't hear about it. It might even skip a year or two before any of that happen or more. It ain't like all like people think because they hear about it. Because y'all explained to me Louisiana ain't bad, but since I don't live there and I was there when it was raining really hard almost every day in the summer, then I be thinking mostly about all those mosquitoes eat me up. And then one of my husband's cousins told me to get some skin so soft from Avon and put that on.
Yeah, that's what Pastor trying to give to this other child. Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out for you, Miss Cruiser. I'm gonna go do it for you. You just got to tell me which. I'm gonna tell you which one. I'll just walk on Canal and show you on the Instagram when I call you.
Now we covered a lot this morning. Look how long I've actually been on Blessed too. But I've got to be in the aneurysm now though, and I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna come on here again. I really have some fun. Now what I talked about so much, I can't. Okay, I know the 3-year-old little boy died from the dental work. The guy that got sentenced to taking a COVID shot.
He what?
I didn't get. Oh, I know what I didn't get to. I have to come back on that. I didn't get to the housewife in North Carolina who shot a co-worker and her and her husband on the run. Now that's what I didn't get to. I knew something. I did get to the Victoria's Secret. I did get to the Victoria's Secret. What else, girl? I done talked about so much, y'all. I forgot.
Man, my wife had me sitting in here watching Medicine to Married. Whoever the Medicine to Married.
Married to Medicine?
Yeah. Yeah, them sisters.
Oh, okay. But thank you for correcting me. You know, y'all, I don't know how to say. I'll be saying aneurysm is a stroke, so I'm trying to aneurysm. Y'all know I keep it down. It's not aneurysm. It's aneurysm. I'm going to make a note to spell it out. Aneurysm.
Oh, Stacy, don't come now, yeah, because I forgot you wanted to beat me up at the end of the month. You stay at home.
Married to Medicine. Yeah, aneurysm. Okay, I'll get it right one day. But I forgot everything I talked about. I put it about this, but I know 3-year-old vaccine because I didn't plan on doing that. The probation, that Karen, the Victoria's Secret person, that lady was crazy. What else I'm on here talking about faith? What else? We talk about some of everything, huh?
Yeah,
The
we talked about
COVID,
everything.
we,
And you
the
had
Chinese
recapped
blaming
everything.
COVID on the black people.
Yep. What?
That's an old story from last year, and people here, everybody in here that usually be here to be over there on blessed. So, so everybody when here don't remember me talking about how the Chinese was putting the black people out of their homes, wouldn't let them go to the stores, the restaurant, that was kicked them on the streets because they say the COVID was the black people fault. You don't remember that either from last year?
I think I do. Oh, married to
Then you had
medicine.
2 Chinese guys went in the hospital. That was fake. Talking about they turning black because of the COVID. So in other words, black people brought the COVID, and since they caught it, and it's a black people disease, so they turning black. I mean, just some crazy stuff.
Tell you what, the married to medicine got some fine sisters on that, Miss Bless.
Oh, all those ladies are nice looking ladies. And they up in the age too. They showed you how they took care of themselves all their life, even before they became famous. Dr. Jackie. Oh, what is she about?
They
About
got
64,
one.
65 now. Those ladies look
Yeah,
good.
they got one lady named, what her name is? Tia. What is her name? Tia something. She
Well,
married to a
it's
fat
two
bald
sets
head
of
dude.
them. Which one y'all watched? Which medicine ones y'all watch? It's two
She
sets of them.
watched.
Is that the one with the
She
quad
watched the one
quad
with
them on there?
Quan. Yeah, Quan.
Quad. Okay, yeah. All those ladies look good. Every single last one of those doctors look good.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
Lord
yes,
Quan.
they do.
What I
And
mean,
they ain't got
Quan,
no,
she's so
and
fine,
they don't
boy.
have a certain terminology they have to use. There's no such thing as speaking perfect. And it depends on what part of the country you're from, how you use your words, Terry. You know what I'm saying? I had to throw that out there. A
You know
little
she
shade
be,
now.
she be drunk, so she
And
ain't
when
gonna.
people said that, she started doing it even more. Hi, Sir King. How are you guys doing? You don't hear nobody talking like that.
Stacey, you paid already your ticket? I'm gonna refund you your money. I'm gonna refund you your money back.
Algorithm. Okay, Laurie. She really broke it down. She said algorithm. Algorithm. Okay, because I be saying aneurysm, which everybody know aneurysm is a stroke. Everybody knows a broken vessel in your head. I don't be meaning that. Y'all know I be meaning to say algorithm.
Miss Bless, I didn't know that as soon as you get the PIN number for your Google thing, that you got to put it in. I had my PIN number for 6 months.
You got to put it in there. You don't get your money.
I just was holding it in the drawer and it expired. I didn't even know that the PIN number it expired.
So when it expired, then what you had to do? Do it all over again? Because I don't know about that one.
They told me they had to send me another one.
Oh, so it's gonna hold up another 30 days?
Yeah.
Because the first time when I applied for monetization, a lot of my titles was having this one same name in each title. So it was like, I guess they must have thought that I was constantly using the same video over and over again, trying to monetize it. So I had to change a lot of titles and drop some of that and move it around. So I had to wait for an extra 30 days. So don't let your titles sound the same. You know, moves. I would always have TSCC somewhere in one of my titles because I would give a commentary on what happened on our show the next day. So I would always have that word in there. So it's like it was repetitious, like I was using the same video in their minds, I'm assuming, over and over again. So I had to change a lot of titles when I got ready to monetize them all. And that's why I say it took a long time. You know, so once I got all that done and learned the StreamYard, it took a good 6 months. You know, I couldn't wait to drop the StreamYard. I'm so glad I learned the StreamYard. That's why I said for the new generation, I started off on the panel, and that's how I'm going to end. And that's what I do. Sometimes I feel like I just don't, you know, like today, I could have just talked to my subject and left. But when I started getting interaction and other stories start coming up, we start talking, I just roll with it because I ain't had nothing to go. This is the first morning in months that I didn't have nothing to go do. Right. In months. So that's gonna let me go ahead and look at some stuff. I've got to go catch up on Big Brother, but I'll catch up on a little something on YouTube also.
The COVID cases are going back up.
I know. I talked about that earlier too. A new strain of the COVID, and somebody earlier was saying that it was gonna be some more shots. But I said that what's that, a week and a half, a couple weeks ago when I told y'all that my husband got sick.
Johnson and Johnson.
Remember I was telling y'all my husband got sick, and they said at the hospital there was a new strain of COVID and they didn't want to let me in.
Yep.
You remember me saying something like that? So
Yeah.
it started, I guess, a few weeks ago when I first started hearing it was a new strain of COVID. And so earlier we was talking, I was asking everybody do it. They think it was a delayed reaction to him taking them shots. Because I'm hearing now, just because you don't get sick right away, it can be a delayed reaction.
But
You know,
this
so
one
I
is
don't know.
more aggressive than the other one. This one, like they say, this one is aggressive.
Well, it's gonna always be a new strain of it because since it's been going on a little over a year now, it's constantly been new strains. So this is
Right.
gonna become our norm. That it is what that's what it looks like to me because I ain't gonna never stop wearing a mask when I go out.
Oh no, I wear
And
my
then they
mask
say
everywhere.
even if you take the shot, you still gotta do the same thing you was doing as if you ain't got it because you still can catch it. They say. And whatever. So I don't know. But like I said, I'm not ready to take it. It's something in my spirit won't let me take it. If I got to think on something twice, then it ain't meant to be at this point. But either, I mean, I'll get around to it. But anyway, y'all, look how long I've been on here. I could have been had my cabbage on.
All right,
Let me
Miss
see.
Bless, I'm gonna drop down.
Okay. All right, then. I'm going to be getting up here too. I can't
Y'all
believe
enjoy y'all day. I might
you
go
enjoy
live
your day
later.
too. I can't believe I stayed on Blessed too. Because I just want to do 30 minutes thing. But I actually stayed on Blessed too. Wow, for 2.5 hours. I wondered, Lady Nika asked me a yes or no in the chat, because it's too much to type out. Dude, when you stay on a long time, did that help you be in the atherism? Because if that's the case, I can come on once a week and just do a show, 3 hours instead of 1 hour every day, or 1 hour every other day. What do you think? And I done moved up to the front now, y'all. So I moved up to the front because I'm up trying to figure out what I'm gonna. I think I am gonna do my cabbage because somebody mentioned neck bones, and I'll probably be back on to show y'all my meal. So do that make you be in an algorithm? More views help the most. Blessed. Oh, okay. So it still got to be the views. Okay. Well, I got to start coming on here so I can start getting a lot of views over here. But one thing about it is I keep getting new subbies over there on Bless Watkins. And lately I kind of been getting new subbies over here too. So I guess I need to start coming over here more. But as y'all can see this morning, I'm gonna let y'all see this on my way out. I had my pink bonnet on this morning. I showed y'all my beautiful blue one yesterday. That my question, I almost forgot I had a pink one. So that's why I put these earrings on. And this dress got all these flowers in it, just like this. So I gotta say, let me get my music going so I can dance on up out of here. Now, if I come back later on my groceries, I gotta catch up on Big Brother as well. Yeah, I gotta catch up on Big Brother as well. Because I didn't already missed 2 of the episodes, So I'm gonna come on here and not necessarily do a commentary on it, because that ain't what I do. But I know by now Lockheed Boss Lady's doing her stuff on it too. I just ain't got there yet. But I'm gonna get there though. Cause she love her some stuff like that. She Boss Lady, Lockheed Boss Lady. Let's go, y'all. Let's hit it. Hey, let's go. Hey. Bum. Oh, we're going to the den, y'all. We're going to the den. Let me turn this down. Hey, going to the den. Okay. We're going to the den, y'all. Let's get on the good foot. Let's run on over to the den, y'all. Let's get on the good foot, okay? With that said, I'm going to say, ta-da! Let's head on over to the den. Now, I don't know if she came on already, but let's go. So with that said, y'all going to say, ta-da! Ta-da! I can't even see if I'm in this. Let me put my glasses on. In.